29th in the league at 7.7. Rob Brown coming up. This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at the Century Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino. Come for the action. Stay for the fun.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
Yeah, competitiveness, absolutely. Both teams remember kind of how the series went. It was a hard series from both sides, and we were just able to get on the other side of it. But I think for them, I mean, you know they're going to come out hard. And I would expect us to do the same, just because you know what type of game it's going to be. It's going to be, you know, Dallas is a very hard-working team. They always are. The way that they battle and compete, and we're gonna have to definitely elevate, to play our game against them.
There you go. That's Stuart Skinner of the Edmonton Oilers. Let's go to the Ford Keys to the game, brought to you by Ford, the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Built Ford proud. With that, we bring aboard Rob Brown. Rob, bring it. What are the keys today for Edmonton?
Well, you just talked about it. Neither team has been very good on the power play to start this season. We know what these two teams are like. Every time they play each other, they're close hockey games, especially when they play in Dallas. Both teams 5-on-5 are very strong here to start the season, but the power play could be the difference in this hockey game. If one of these power plays get on track tonight, could be the difference in 2 points or 0.
More with Rob Brown coming up with Bryn Griffiths during the first and
unbeatable deals on 2024 models with savings up to $15,000 and 0% financing. Plus, enjoy up to $10,000 cash back on your new Ford. Hurry, these offers won't last.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
The holiday countdown has started at Freedom Ford. Unbeatable deals on 2024 models with savings up to $15,000 and 0% financing. Plus, enjoy up to $10,000 cash back on your new Ford. Hurry, these offers won't last.
Gently streaming, and the rockets are regular. The bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
This is Oil Country. McDavid, now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
A rematch of last year's Western Conference Championship. The Edmonton Oilers in Dallas to take on the Stars. Good afternoon, everyone. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Brendan Escott. We are the Oilers Radio Network. Our starting lineup, it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. And they're doing some Dallas Stars Hall of Fame presentations here before the game. The 2024, Brendan Morrow and Jim Lights going into the Dallas Stars Hall of Fame.
It's crazy how many times teams do this when it's Edmonton, but we're going to do the same with Pittsburgh coming up on Friday. Jim Lights once had a memorable commentary on the play of Tyler Seguin and Jamie Benn a few years ago and fired everybody up in this market, but he's been a very good executive for a number of years in the National Hockey League.
All right, they have the ceremonial puck drop. It's Connor McDavid.
And as for Brendan Morrow, I mean, he was a terrific, hard-nosed player.
That's right.
Second line scoring winger out of which prominent. One in 19. Was he in the 98 Memorial Cup?
I think he was.
On Portland? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Playing for Brent Peterson.
That's right.
The Hurley, Mark Hurley would have been on. The older of the two. Is that Mike? Or the younger of the two. Mike Hurley was on that team that season.
All right.
He was a Dallas pick. Scored 50.
The ceremonial face-off is done.
Enough, Bob. All right.
The carpet is off. We have to get to the game, Bob.
Let's get to the game.
Okay, here are the starters. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and Zach Hyman. Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard on defense. Stuart Skinner starts in net. For the Stars, Rope Hintz in the middle with Jason Robertson and Logan Stankoven. On defense, Thomas Harley along with Miro Heiskanen. In goal, Jake Ottinger. Referees are Wes McCauley and Gord Dwyer. The linesmen, James Tobias and Brad Kovacek. We're at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, the second of two on the road. The Oilers started it off with a 4-2 win in Nashville on Tuesday. Edmonton will be back at home to play on this upcoming Tuesday. The Carolina Hurricanes are in, and then Pittsburgh is on Friday at Rogers Place. All right, we are all set and great to have you on board wherever you are along the Oilers Radio Network. We dropped the puck, we're underway, and Bouchard at the Edmonton blue line up the right wing. Harley puts it right back out through center, and it goes to Bouchard. On the left for Draisaitl, too far for him. Then Heiskanen gives it away to Draisaitl. His cross-ice pass for Hyman, but Harley steps up, gives it to Stankoven. He'll flip it into the Oilers zone. Blockered away by Skinner. It goes to the right wing corner. Off the boards is Ekholm. It doesn't get out. Comes back to him through the middle to Draisaitl, and he'll roll it down the right wing. And Harley quickly up to Robertson. Now on the right to Hintz. He'll poke it into the right wing corner of the Oilers zone. Turned up by Ekholm up the left wing. Get the puck to McDavid. Now to Hyman. In over the Dallas line. He was trying to split the defense, but unable to get through. And Lindell will get it up the left wing for Ben. Ben in his 16th year here with the Dallas Stars. Will checked in the neutral zone. Troy Stetcher stepping up on the play for the Oilers. And the puck comes out to center ice. Robertson will shoot it in. It goes off a Nurse. He'll rim it on the left. The scoreless were in the first. The Oilers taking on the Stars. Just over a minute gone. Ben from the right wing corner in the Oilers zone. Runs into Nurse. Puck squeezes loose. Nugent Hopkins shovels it up the right side. Gets the puck to Janmark. He's got an assist in each of the last two games. He'll dump it in. Ottinger out to play it. On the left wing. Not the puck to the left corner, but coming in there is Janmark to break things up. Went off the end of his stick. And Johnston up the right wing will get it out for Dallas. In the neutral zone. Emberson on the right wing boards for Kulak. It went off for him. It comes out. Emberson at his own blue line. Now to Brett Kulak. Had 2 goals in that win in Nashville on Tuesday. He'll flip it into the right wing corner. On the in boards, Smith tries to Duchesne. Lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Emberson will go over to the right wing. The right side for Adam Henrique. Off the boards, up in the air. A bounce into the Dallas zone. Jeff Skinner's in on the forecheck. Skinner's got points in 4 straight. He'll go into the left wing corner. Labushkin is on him. And Labushkin comes up with a puck. They get it up the right wing, and it gets out through center ice to Duchesne. Into the Oilers zone to Marchment. Cross ice pass broken up by Matthias Ekholm. We'll get it out to the blue line of the Stars.
Not a lot of room out there, Cam.
No. Tight checking so far. Heiskanen with it in behind his net for Dallas. Off the left wing boards to center ice. Gave the puck to Blackwell. Now on the left wing side. It's dumped in by Harley, and it rims around past Heiskanen and out. As the Oilers had sent it down, it'll be an icing call. We've played 2 minutes, 58 seconds. A scoreless first period. The Oilers taking on the Stars.
Oilers got their 4th line on the ice, and Dallas is going to get their top unit out there. Stuart Skinner had a great playoff last year against Dallas. His best hockey that he played, .922 save percentage in the Stanley Cup final. Out-dueled Jake Ottinger, who's a rich man. 8-year extension, $8.25 million.
He'll make $4 million this year. 8.25 times 8 after this season. Puck goes into the right wing corner, and it's Hintz along the boards. It's pinned by Bouchard. Stankoven to try and work it free, but it goes right to Bouchard, and the Oilers will get it out to center ice. Harley to Heiskanen. Just inside his own blue line. His pass. Aaron pass right to Bouchard. He'll bring it in. Now on the right wing to McDavid. Trying to get it back to Bouchard. It's broken up. Hintz will get it out.
Missed opportunity for Edmonton. Had a chance for a quick 2-on-1.
Matthias Ekholm through the middle to McDavid. Now down the left wing to Draisaitl, offside at the Stars line. 3:36 gone here in a scoreless first.
Leon was on his horse there and had a chance, a little bit of separation. So they've changed their D out. Of course, last year what was interesting is they made the deal for Nils Lundqvist from the Rangers. Gave up a number 1 in that trade. He didn't play in the playoffs. Edmonton's Alex Petrovic ended up playing ahead of him. Now they brought Labushkin in, and Lundqvist is back in the mix as well. Of course, they've also got a guy you know well, Matt Dumba. Look out.
Puck goes in front of the Stars net, but played over to the corner, and it's Draisaitl left wing. Yeah, Dumba injured right now. Hyman trying to roll it in front of the goal. Robertson breaking it up. Got it up the right wing, and it comes out to center ice. Ben's able to dump it in after he got it from Maverick Bourque. It goes deep into the Oilers zone. Rimmed on the right, top of the circle. Hyman will get the puck out. He'll find McDavid, and now to Nurse on the left wing to Draisaitl. Back to Nurse, who shot off the pad of Ottinger. Puck on the left wing boards. Draisaitl cycles to McDavid. Goes down the left wing. Now over to his backhand in front of the net. The shot saved by Ottinger off of Hyman. And the puck on the right wing side into the corner. Lundqvist can't get it out past Draisaitl. Draisaitl tied up with Johnston, and it's Stetcher to keep it in for the Oilers. Left wing on the point to Nurse. Rims it low to Hyman. We're scoreless in the first period. 4:40 gone. Bourque will get it up the right wing for Ben. Pinching down was Nurse. Ben will play it out.
That's the right matchup for Edmonton, though. They want that defense pairing on the ice against their top line.
Stetcher into the Stars end to the right corner. Got it in behind the net. Harley off the boards and out. Emberson backpedals in his own zone with Marchment in front of him. Up the left side, off of Janmark, goes down to Ottinger. He'll set it for Heiskanen. Ottinger 3-0 this year, this being his 4th appearance. And the puck along the boards, top of the circle, Duchesne. On the right to Smith, up the right side to Donoff. Pass from Marchment was too far for him. And it goes in behind the Edmonton goal. Through the middle was Kulak. Now to Emberson. Emberson's pass launches off the stick to Donoff all the way down. Ottinger has to set it. And Heiskanen up the left wing. Get the puck to Blumel. Only got to the Edmonton blue line. Matej Blumel, an Oiler pick, 4th rounder in 2019.
There's been some real pace to this game early.
Yep. Blackwell after it into the Oilers zone. He gets run over by Ekholm. Puck through the middle, and it's Bouchard to center. Now on the right wing to Connor Brown. He'll dump it in. Ottinger to play it to Lundqvist. Now to Beck. And Oscar Beck will just get it out. Bouchard Rips a pass off the stick of Jeff Skinner, and it's center ice. It's Stankoven into the Oilers zone on the left side. Logan Stankoven to the point. Lyubushkin to Stankoven. Up to the left wing point himself. Now shimmies down the left wing boards. To Robertson. Jason Robertson gets dumped down in the corner by Ekholm. Pulls it behind the Edmonton net. We're scoreless here in the first period. We played 6:40. And getting it out is Brown to center ice to Skinner. He'll dump it in. Ottinger out of his net. Right wing corner. On the right side, cleared out by Smith. Now brought in, Stankoven over the line to Robertson. His shot, and that's off an Oilers stick and wide of the net.
Stanslapper should have been a penalty. Look out.
Flipped out through center. Oh, McDavid just about got it by Heiskanen. And it's in the neutral zone. Podkolzin to Nurse at his own blue line. Across to Stetcher on the right, up the right wing to Corey Perry. Roll it into Stars territory. Heiskanen up in the air and out. Nurse to Stetcher, up the right wing to McDavid. Now on the right wing side to Hyman into the Star zone, goes in behind the net, gets away from Harley, comes up the left side to the blue line. Bouchard plays it off his skate. Now on the right wing to McDavid to Bouchard. One-timer, and the save made by Ottinger. And we will take a break. This game scoreless in the first period. 7 minutes, 38 seconds gone from Dallas at the American Airlines Center. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
You can't predict exactly how your harvest will go. So here's the next best thing. InvigorResults.ca. Featuring localized and replicated trial results, you can see how Invigor canola hybrids could perform in your fields. But more importantly, the results demonstrate our consistent track record and undisputed leadership, giving you the confidence to flex your harvest muscle season after season. Go to InvigorResults.ca to see results in your area today.
Have you ever thought about what's on the bottom of your sneaker that was jammed up between the grooves, just biding its time and waiting for the perfect moment to dig into your beautiful floor? No? Never thought that? And you should never have to when you buy flooring made for life at end-of-the-row flooring centers. Right now, save on flooring that's made for spills, pets, and anything that life throws at you. And it looks amazing. Use our visualizer to see for yourself at endoftheroll.com. Find flooring for life at end-of-the-row flooring centers. Let's get flooring.
RS Breakers and Controls, Canada's leader in new, used, tested, and obsolete circuit breakers, MCC buckets, bus plugs, and switches. They have everything you need to maintain your aging electrical infrastructure, ensuring it operates as good as new. Their 24/7 emergency response gets you back up and running quickly, saving valuable time and money. Minimal generators or modifications needed, and like-for-like replacements mean no special inspections. Don't replace, repair your legacy equipment with RS. Visit rsbreakers.com.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Scoreless here in the first period. The Oilers and the Stars. That Oilers Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's in support of Every Kid Deserves a Shot. Shaping the future of kids across OilCountry through the transformative power of hockey. Get your tickets now to support the great cause. Total jackpot right now, over $620,000. Face off in the Star zone. Ekholm in from the left point, gets to the left corner. Behind the net for Zach Hyman. Gets away from Harley. Now over to the right wing. Bork on him. They'll bring it up top of the circle. Hyman over to the right side. Checked on the play, and Johnston was able to get it out. Bouchard to McDavid. Over the line now to Draisaitl. Back to the point. Ekholm with the shot. Saved the rebound, and it was just blocked in front of the net by Heiskanen. Here's Bouchard. He'll blast it wide of the net. Some good opportunities for Edmonton as Ben will get it out for the Stars. 8 minutes, 20 seconds gone here in a scoreless first. Oilers in Dallas as Draisaitl drives the puck into the right wing corner. Up against the boards, McDavid to the blue line. Emberson will walk down the right side. A shot saved by Ottinger. He held on to it as Hyman was in front of the net, just couldn't get in front of Ottinger.
Well, right now, Ty Emberson's playing in the third pairing with the Edmonton Oilers' Brett Kulak, and Kulak's picked it up here in the last couple games. And that's coincided, I think, with Emerson settling down a little bit as well. And the Oilers have been able to get 5 shots on goal here already in this game. But they're playing against a good goaltender.
Ottinger at 25 saves and a 3-2 shootout win versus San Jose on Tuesday. That was his last game. Casey DeSmith played Thursday in Washington. And that was the Stars' first loss of the season. Off the draw, puck to the right wing point. Emberson rolls it down the right side. Comes back towards him. Hacked out of the zone. As it came out to center ice. They're now brought in by Marchman. He'll give it to Duchesne. Tries to go cross ice. Goes to the right wing corner. Johnston rimming on the left. Off the left wing boards. Duchesne to Lindell on the left wing point. Down low. Duchesne up the right wing. Now top of the circle to the blue line. The one-timer by Lundqvist didn't get through. Lots of traffic. Puck comes out. Lundqvist then lost it at the Edmonton blue line to Arvidsson. They drop it to Kulak. Cross to Emberson. And now up the right wing. And it's Vasily Podkolzin in center ice. Got it in on the right wing. Puck gets to the right wing corner. Lyubushkin around to Blackwell. Blackwell through the middle. Little far for Blumel. And the puck goes into the Edmonton zone. Blumel after it on the end boards. It's into the skates of Stetcher. Comes loose near the side of the net. Now over on the left wing. And the left wing boards is back. Give it to Blackwell. He'll shoot it. Missed on the short side. Pass to Blumel behind the net. Went over his stick. Corey Perry had Blackwell and will try the other way. And Stetcher, long pass at the right wing to Perry, went off his stick back into the Oilers zone, and Stetcher had to recover. Perry on the right wing to center ice. Henrique will put it high in the air.
Blumel scored 50 goals the last 2 years in the minors. 19 and 31 for the Texas Stars.
Him and Maverick Bourque with solid offensive numbers.
And Stankoven earned himself a promotion. He was really good down there.
Brown will get it in on the right wing. Didn't connect with Henrique. Stankoven got it out. Emberson on the left wing. Puck dumped in by Brown. Heiskanen will get it out. To Robertson, now to Stankoven, over the line to Hintz. He'll shoot it just wide of the Edmonton net. Heiskanen keeps it in on the right point. 9 minutes to go here in a scoreless first period. Oilers taking on the Stars. Top of the circle. Henry got it to the blue line. Harley then lost it to Connor Brown. He's got a partial break down the right wing. Blasts a shot wide of the net. Goes off the glass and out of play.
Connor Brown was out of a shift, for a long shift. Out of breath there, Cam.
We'll take a break. Oilers and Stars still waiting for this game's first goal from the American Airlines Center. 8:50 to go in the first period. It's Ford Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. As a musician, I'm drawn to the sounds of this great province. Whether it's the wind blowing down the Rockies, the rustling of grass across the prairie, or the sweet sound of a Ford Super Duty, it's all music to my ears. Speaking of Super Duty, with heavy-duty performance that's built for getting the job done right, it's no wonder this truck has Albertans singing its praises. The 2024 Ford Super Duty is available now at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just head on in today and tell them PV sent you.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go! Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Oilers and Stars scoreless. 8:50 to go in the first period.
Draisaitl out there at 63%. Ben above 60% in the face-off circle as well.
It's to the left of Ottinger. Puck goes to the left wing. Flipped up and out by Heiskanen. Right back in is McDavid. He'll dump it to the corner. Heiskanen up the boards with McDavid there. It'll go to Hyman. He gets to the slot. He'll shoot, and that just misses. Bounces in front of the net. Harley smacks it up to the left wing point. Kept in by Ekholm. Now to Draisaitl right wing. To Matthias Ekholm. Pass just glances off of Bork, and it comes out. McDavid inside his own blue line. Skates the puck in on the right wing. Now to Draisaitl. Off the right wing, boards to the blue line. Bouchard with a shot. That one blocked. Here's McDavid. Oh, and a save made by Ottinger. Back to the left point. Ekholm kicked out by Ottinger. And the puck cleared to center ice.
This line's just destroying Dallas 5v5, but they can't score. They've had lots of chances.
Ottinger has been solid so far as Hyman gets the puck in on the right wing. Spins to the middle, got dumped down by Marchment. It does come out. Stetcher to Nugent Hopkins. He'll dump it in. Shots are 8-1 for Edmonton. Now on the left side, Heiskanen up the boards. That goes off his Stetcher. Glove pass to Janmark. And we get the whistle. Oh, the Oilers have had some incredible opportunities. Jake Ottinger has been dialed in early.
There hasn't been any second chance, though, for Edmonton. Like, there's been no rebounds. He's been able to have excellent rebound control. We should mention, this is a huge day in the state of Texas. The Longhorns, #1 in the country, are playing Georgia. Been right there with Alabama the last 3 years for the best team in the States. And Steve Sarkisian, who played for the Saskatchewan Roughriders as a head coach of Texas, big day here.
Shot down to the Oiler, and it's icing against Dallas. So you're saying the state's focus isn't completely on this hockey game?
No, it's going to be in Austin, and there's going to be massive numbers. Georgia's ranked #5. Texas is ranked #1.
Will our focus later in the day maybe be on that football game?
Once this hockey game is over, yes.
Once this game's over.
There may be 2 other games on right now that we're keeping an eye on.
Well, you gotta keep tabs of the scores.
A guy has to be multifaceted.
Yeah, that's right. Totally understandable.
You either love sport or you don't.
That's right. Back to the left wing point. Nurse with a shot. Sails off his stick. Goes out of play. So we'll do it again. Be to the right of Ottinger. Edmonton Oil Kings are not back at home until Wednesday, November 13th. Medicine Hat's in town. 9 straight on the road.
How does that happen?
Well, I don't. They got the U.S. trip coming up, but they're in Red Deer to start off the 9 straight. That's tomorrow afternoon. Puck back to the left wing point. Nurse banks it off the end boards. Stetcher pinches down the right wing. Lindell around the right wing boards. Blackwell was able to get it up to Beck, does get it out, and it's bouncing around at center ice. Lindell steps up, shoots it in.
Blackwell's a smart little player. Double-digit goals twice in his career.
Up the right, now through the middle, it's Nugent Hopkins. Into the Star zone, dishes on the left. Nurse got dumped down.
Oh, he did not like that, and he gave it to Wes McCauley there.
Beck comes in on the left wing, throws it cross corner in the Oilers zone. Pulled off the end boards by Arvidsson. Will skate through center ice. Into the Star zone. Gets hit on the boards by Lyubushkin. It goes over to Smith. Brendan Smith up the left side to Donov. He'll go cross ice to Duchesne. His shot, and that's off of Kulak and out of play.
Not sure how they missed. Darnell Nurse got cleaved to the ice there at an odd man break. It's right in front of him. Letting them play. The shots are 8-1 here for Edmonton. Brendan Smith resurfacing with the Dallas Stars. Hard-nosed defenseman. Drafted by Ken Holland in Detroit back in 07. 6 years with the Red Wings, 5 years with the Rangers.
Face off to the left to Stuart Skinner at 27 saves and a 4-3 overtime win versus Philadelphia. His last game, puck shot from the point, doesn't get through, gets up near the left side, kept in by Robertson. Now to Hintz in the corner to Stankoven. He'll get it out. The shot by Robertson. The save made by Skinner. It's on the end boards. Hintz gets it loose to Jason Robertson. His pass to the point goes off of Connor Brown. Kept in by Lyubushkin. They'll give it to Hintz in behind the net. He centered it. Nobody there for the Stars. Got to the blue line. Robertson will shoot. That gets blocked by Emberson. Comes up the right wing. Robertson keeping it in to Lyubushkin on the right. Miss Stankoven with it. It'll go to the left wing corner in the Oilers zone. Up against the board, squeeze to the middle, and Kulak on the up the center ice for Skinner. A loop it back to the Edmonton blue line.
It's a tough matchup there for Edmonton.
Now down the right wing to McDavid, but stripped to the puck by Smith. To Duchesne on the left for Dadonov. Goes into the Oilers zone though, so Ekholm can rim on the left to McDavid. Now to Hyman, drives down the left side. He'll come in towards the net, a backhand off the outside of the goal. Duchesne off the boards. That's going to come back to him. He'll go through the middle. It hits Bouchard's stick. Marchment got to the blue line. It's offside against the Stars. 4:55 to go here in a scoreless first period. The Oilers taking on Dallas from the American Airlines Center. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
1 week until the early bird deadline in Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation Mighty Millions Lottery. Win the Fiji and Maserati Early Bird Prize, an extravagant 7-night vacation to Fiji, and a brand new Maserati, or $175,000 cash. Plus speed to win the $2.5 million grand prize. Hurry, 1 week till the early bird deadline. Be mighty. Support Stollery Kids. Buy now at MightyMillionsLottery.com.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
Tired of skyrocketing energy bills? Switch to clean, affordable power with Horizon Solar. Whether you want to cut costs, go green, or increase your home's value, Horizon Solar has you covered with tailored solar energy solutions. With current government incentives, there's never been a better time to make the switch. Own your power, control your bills, live sustainably. For your free assessment, call Horizon Solar today or visit horizonsolar.com to get started. Horizon Solar, where going green makes sense.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here in Dallas at the American Airlines Center, Stars and Oilers still knotted up at zeros. 4:55 to go in the first period. Oilers with 9 shots to the Stars 2. Face-off outside the Edmonton blue line. Connor McDavid, he's got points in 4 straight games. He'll get it up the left wing, give it to Hyman. Comes into the Star zone to the left wing corner. Heiskanen right on him. To Draisaitl. Bounces it back to the point. Ekholm kept it in. But was right into the skates of Hyman and Heiskanen, who are up against the boards. Maverick Bourque comes in as well for Dallas. He's just holding it up against the boards. Now it does come loose. And Johnston up the right wing to get it out. Give it to Ben. Back to Johnston, picked off by Hyman. Now to McDavid for Draisaitl with speed. In over the Stars line on the right to Bouchard. To Draisaitl, who'll get it out. And the shot by Hyman got blocked. Puck comes out. Brought in on the right wing as Blackwell will shoot it. And a save made by Skinner. Near the top of the circle, Hyman go up in the air with it. Lyubushkin forced back by McDavid, almost stole it. Spins it up the left wing for Blackwell into the Oilers zone. Blackwell put it off the end boards and a pass back to the point. Stars were changing the D, so it comes out. That's a Lindell up the left wing, just off of Beck. Skinner able to stop it. Now Stetcher on the right side for Podkolzin. It's center ice to Derek Ryan. Only got it to the Dallas blue line. Lundqvist up the right wing. Miss Stankoven with it. Wow. That's an icing call.
Surprised they called it. I thought he got a little bit of it with the skate.
3:21 to go here in the first. Oilers and Stars scoreless. And what has been a high-paced first period. Stars out of the gate solid this year at 4-1. Oilers have won their last two after dropping the first three. Puck gets cleared out. Hintz at center, but there's Arvidsson for Edmonton. Steps over the center ice line. He'll shoot it in. Ottinger to stop it. Now to Heiskanen. Rims on the left, pinching down Stetcher for the Oilers to keep it in. It's up against the boards inside that star zone, top of the circle. Robertson, his clearing attempt just got enough of it to get it out.
Nugent Hopkins maybe got away with the stick there.
Heiskanen on the left wing. Hit Arvidsson with it, and then Arvidsson gets shoved to the ice by Heiskanen. Puck on the right wing corner.
That's a cross check. Last year, remember they were going to crack down on those?
Yep.
Look out.
Kulak from the sharp angle. It glances off of Ottinger. And the puck lifted up and out by Robertson. A bouncing puck at the Edmonton blue line for Brent Kulak. Skips it through the neutral zone. Smith for Dadonov on the left wing. Hit by Emberson, but does dump it in. Kulak off the boards and out past Lyubushkin. It will not be icing as Brown was flying in there. Brown up against the end boards. It'll go over to the right wing corner. On the right side, Duchesne feeds through the middle to Lyubushkin. Now on the right wing from Marchman. Into the Oilers zone. He'll shoot it towards the net. Just wide of the goal from the left side. Duchesne went cross corner with it. Nurse off the boards to Henrique up near the blue line. It doesn't get out. Now Nurse over to Stetcher. Minute 49 to go in a scoreless first. To Nurse. He'll bring it in on the right wing. Got the puck to the end boards. Off the left side, Smith to Duchesne. Just got it out. Nurse, little turn just inside his blue line. Off the boards and out with it.
Oilers need a change here.
Smith to Marchman. You had Brown in front of him. It'll go to Duchesne. He'll dump it in. Both these teams can make changes. Bouchard will set up behind the Oiler net. Gets flushed out by Bork. Comes out through the middle. Up the left wing to Draisaitl. Now for McDavid. Off his stick into the right corner. Penalty coming up. Going to be a hooking call against the Stars.
Jamie Benn was water skiing off of Connor McDavid.
You can't do that. Well, power play going to Edmonton.
14, 2 minutes, hooking.
Ben to the box for the hook with a minute 14 to go in a scoreless first period. Oiler Power Play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Face off to the right of Ottinger. Oiler Power Play 1 for 13 this year. And the penalty kill of the Stars been outstanding, 18 of 19. On the right wing, it goes to McDavid. McDavid waits on the right side. He'll shoot it. Saved by Ottinger. The rebound goes over to the left wing. Nugent Hopkins up against the left wing boards, but it is knocked loose. And it was Harley to Lindell. Gets it down the ice.
Dallas is more passive than we've seen other teams be against the Oilers power play. That was interesting. They backed right off.
45 seconds to go in the scoreless first is McDavid through the middle into the Star zone. The left wing to Nugent Hopkins, back to the point to Bouchard. Now to Nugent Hopkins. He'll shoot it. That got blocked. Comes back to Bouchard. Right wing to Draisaitl. His shot saved by Ottinger. It's underneath him. And everybody gathers at the net with 30 seconds to go here in this first period.
Nothing not to like there. They got a couple pucks in the net, tried to jam one short side on Ottinger, who fought it off.
Well, they're putting it to the net.
Which is what we discussed yesterday with Chris Knobloch, the Oilers coach, who used to run the power play wherever he's been. Glenn Gulletson does that here for the Oilers, has done it for the last several years.
Oilers win the draw. McDavid to Bouchard. Now to Draisaitl across. The one-timer for Hyman. Skipped over his stick.
He's got no luck around the net right now.
Bouchard to McDavid on the left wing. 15 seconds to go in the period. McDavid towards the goal. Pass across, and it goes through the slot over to the right wing corner. Nugent-Hopkins out front to Hyman. It was poked away and cleared out and down the ice. And the first period will come to a close. The Oilers come awfully close with the man advantage in the late stages of this first period, but still zeros on the board.
Other than not scoring, Edmonton had a great period.
Didn't give up much.
That's a fantastic road period from the Oilers.
Exactly. Only gave up 2 shots. Had plenty of opportunity. Yeah, the power play at the end helps, of course, but still had generated chances prior to that. And we'll start off the second period with 46 seconds of power play time. But you're right. That's as far as a period goes, even though it's still at 0. So you're going to be really happy with the way things went.
Well, the other thing is your first unit's going to get an entire 46 seconds to work with to start the second period. They'll be out there at the beginning of the period. So Edmonton did some really good things in that period, no question about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Real solid first period for the Edmonton Oilers. As Oilers in Dallas here this afternoon.
I think we have Connor Brown down.
Connor down there? Ah, right on. Connor, Cam Moon, Bob Stauffer upstairs. First of all, your thoughts on that first period?
I thought it was good pace out there. Obviously, we got some history from last year, so everyone's revved up, ready to go. So just stay the course.
I got to ask you about your partnership, this emerging bromance that's developing with you and Adam Henrique. 2 funny guys, eh?
Yeah, I had the iPad out this morning showing them where to go. So, I told them put the blindfolds on, keep your ears open.
Oh, that's good stuff. What will be a key to success, Connor, the rest of the way in this game? Because, like you said, amazing pace through 20.
Yeah, I mean, just stay the course. I thought we had a lot of great looks. That power play had some good looks there. So don't change anything. Just stay patient, stay the course. They'll break here.
All right, Connor, thanks so much.
Time, Connor.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, there's Connor Brown after 20.
Real good period for Edmonton. Just got to find a way to get one. It's pretty clear Ottinger's on his game.
Yeah.
And the Oilers had a strong performance. It's as good as Edmonton's looked all year.
That was a fun opening 20. We're going to have a fun first intermission. Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, they're going to have it for you. Scoreless after 20 here in Dallas. From the American Airlines Center, this is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Looking for top-notch dry cleaning? Riverbend Cleaners in Edmonton have been family-owned for over 40 years. They're experts in tailoring, wedding gown cleaning, and leather and suede care. From coveralls to curtains to jeans and jerseys, they do it all. Enjoy the convenience of free pickup and delivery, as well as corporate discounts. Trust Riverbend Cleaners for quality service that's been a local favorite for decades. Visit them at 560 Riverbend Square or call 780-988-6685. Riverbend Cleaners, where experience meets exceptional care.
CHED Edmonton. Inside Sports with new host Brendan Escott. Now on the air 6 to 8 p.m. Get the inside scoop on Edmonton sports. The most fun and supersized to 2 hours. Only on 880 CHED.
A Chorus Entertainment radio station.
It's our YEG with 880 CHED.
From the Grand Ole Opry to controversy and fame, explore the lives of Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash as the Citadel Theater presents The Ballad of Johnny and June, November 9th through December 8th. Then make lasting memories, level up your climate science knowledge, and get in on Earth-saving action with our Climate Quest exhibition. On now at TELUS World of Science.
For details on these and more events, visit 880ched.com. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Down to Drysdale. Off the right wing, boards to the blue line. Bouchard with a shot. That one blocked. Here's McDavid. Oh, and a save made by Ottinger. Back to the left point. Ekholm kicked out by Ottinger. And the puck cleared to center ice.
And that's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winner's Zone. That was a great period. Rob Brown joining us here at Studio B. Your thoughts?
Well,
end to end.
The Oilers couldn't have played any better than they did. Very unfortunate to be going into the first intermission tied 0-0. And the one thing from watching hockey for as many years as I've watched it, there's just a little fear going into the second period. When you outplay a team as badly as the Oilers did, and it wasn't even close. And you don't get rewarded for that. It just seems like the first bounce goes the other way. That's something the Oilers certainly going to have to be cognizant of in the second period. But everything they did right. They played with pace. They were physical in the offensive zone. Whenever the puck was in their own zone, they got it out quickly. I thought the forwards did a very good job transitioning, getting down deep to help out, and then quickly leaving the zone. Dallas is a good hockey club.
Yes.
And in that first period, the Edmonton Oilers clearly dominated, and are just unfortunate that one of the pucks didn't find the back of the net.
We were noting that they didn't. I didn't even see them give up a 2-on-1. Defensively, they played very well. The pairings seem to be well in tune with the game tonight so far.
Well, they played well from as a group of five on the ice. A 2-on-1 against isn't always on the defenseman. Sometimes it's a forward not being back in high position defensively. Dallas really, most of their plays, they were just desperation, get the pucks out. There weren't a lot of, quick strike first, second, third passes because the Oilers were on them. So it was, I thought, a fantastic first 20 minutes. But one of the big things that Dallas has that is a reason they're as good as they are is they got a fantastic defender. Jake Ottinger, who signed the big $80+ million contract here just recently, he showed you in that first 20 minutes why the Dallas Stars want to lock him up for 8 years. He's good. He's very, very good. In the first period, he needed to be because the play was in front of him the entire 20 minutes.
12-2, the shots on goal. And, we were talking about the top two lines for the Oilers need to start to pick it up a little bit. They look like they're right in their groove here today.
Well, the first line was very good. Leon Connor and Hyman, a number of grade A looks. Hyman, who's been snake bit a little bit so far this season, had 2 grade A scoring chances. Both Leon and Connor, you see them putting pucks towards the net on the power play. Just get pucks towards the net. Hope that something bounces in off someone. Leon almost beats Ottinger from an odd angle, trying to go back door. The one line that you'd love to get a little more offense from, a little more chances, the Nugent Hopkins line.
Yep.
Playing with Arvidsson and Janmark, I mean, the way that the players have played this year, the Henrique line is almost the second line for the Oilers, creating chances, playing with Skinner and Connor Brown. Connor Brown had a wonderful opportunity coming down the ice with a big slap shot. So it was a territorial big advantage for the Oilers in the first 20 minutes. For them to be rewarded for their great first 20, it would be nice to see them score a power play goal to start the second period. They got 46 seconds, fresh ice, number one unit, well rested. You'd like the Oilers deserve a better fate, and you don't want to allow that first bouncer break to go the other way, and unfortunately a lot of the time it does. Stuart Skinner, the last time he faced any puck with any sort of mustard behind it was in warm-up. So it's been a long time since he's had to make a save. So the Edmonton Oilers just want to continue doing a lot of what they did in the first 20 minutes.
One of the things I've been watching the last couple games is to see if their face-off percentage has been improving, because the early going, they were really struggling in the face-off circle. Leon, in particular, who is usually so solid there, was underperforming. But in that first period, they were 57%. So they've got to be pleased with that. But now they got to win a few on the few draws in that Dallas in on this opening first minute with the man advantage.
Well, there's a lot of advantages of starting a period on the power play. You get fresh ice and you're well rested. The one disadvantage is you're starting at center ice.
Yeah.
So you win a face-off. It's not like you're set up in the offensive zone. Normally when you start a face-off, or you start a power play, it's on a face-off in the offensive zone, not when you start a period. So now you got to win a draw and then get everyone organized. Now, the one thing that the Oilers have is they got Connor McDavid, which seems to be an automatic break-in. Anytime he gets the puck on the power play breakout, he finds a way to get it in and set up. So there probably is about 10 to 12 seconds that'll be taken off this power play, simply winning a draw and getting it set up. But you have to win the draw to start it, because if you don't, now you're facing the Dallas Stars shooting it down, and now you're wasting 15 to 25 seconds to get set up again.
Ty Emberson with a very big hit in the neutral zone. Good to see the young guys. Not young guy, but trying to get going a little bit here.
Well, I think Emerson's in a much more enviable position playing in the third pairing. A guy with 30 career NHL games being touted as the replacement of Cody Ceci. You're going to play with Darnell Nurse. You're going to be in the top 4. That was a lot of pressure for someone that really hasn't even played a season in the NHL. I think he can get his feet wet now playing with Kulak. Kulak's a very good veteran presence on the back end, moves the puck well. He's been around enough that if you need to bounce things off him, you can. And you're getting sheltered minutes. You're usually playing against the other team's 3rd or 4th line. You're usually playing with the best defensive players on your team. And Emerson looks much more relaxed. And when you're relaxed, you play better. And on that, the hit you're talking about, what we've seen with Emerson throughout the preseason and the first few games, he is physical, more physical than Ceci was. He knows when to step up. If you gain confidence with that kind of play, then all of a sudden the confidence with making plays with the puck on your stick will also come. So Emerson looks just a little more controlled out there than he did in the first few games.
We have a minute or so. What are you expecting in period 2? More of the same?
I would hope so, but I would
love to see it.
But Dallas is too good to be held to 2 shots again in a period. Dallas will be much better in the second period. A lot of times when you're being outplayed as badly as Dallas was, you need to survive, get to the intermission, and then reload. So I would expect the Dallas Stars to be much better in the second period. Hence, a power play goal to put the Oilers in the lead would become a little bit more important here early in the second period.
Okay, Rob, thanks. We'll talk to you coming up in the second intermission. At the Intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. We're back.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Blue-collar work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is hiring heavy equipment technicians, maintenance supervisors, PM servicemen, maintenance coordinators, and pretty much every other position that makes Alberta go. We help move the earth that makes Alberta grow. So why not work for a company that makes your bank account grow too? Visit HeavyMetalEquipment.ca to find your new career. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. Police have been warning drivers that a demonstration is expected to cause traffic delays downtown. It's to start around 3 p.m. at 97th Street and will move throughout downtown and onto the high-level bridge ending around White Avenue and Gateway Boulevard. Traffic will be monitored by police, with officials asking drivers to be aware of the pedestrians. Israel and Hamas, meanwhile, have signaled resistance to ending the war in Gaza after the killing of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar. He was the chief architect of the deadly raid on Israel more than a year ago that launched the devastating war in Gaza. And voters in BC are casting their ballots in today's provincial election. The BC Conservatives stand on the brink of forming government, or at least becoming the official opposition, with leader John Rustad challenging new Democrat incumbent David Eby to be premier. More than 1 million residents have already had their say in advance polling, but many of those who are voting today are facing soggy, windy weather that Elections BC says affected some voting locations this morning. News on demand at 880ched.com.
Proudly headquartered in OilCountry, Capital Power is delivering reliable and affordable power today while building clean power systems for tomorrow, creating the balanced energy solutions communities across Alberta and North America can depend on. Visit capitalpower.com to learn how they are powering change by changing power. Be part of their energy and join Capital Power as we all cheer on our Edmonton Oilers on their quest to win it all.
Heard of Uline?
You know, the have-it-all in stock, ready to deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses. With customer service reps on the line to get you what you need, when you need it, 24/7, 365, every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they are the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
73, official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. One final in the nation's capital this afternoon. It was the Ottawa Senators beating the Tampa Bay Lightning 5-4. It's just final now in Nashville. They don't win today either, losing 5-3 to the Detroit Red Wings. The Red Wings scoring 3 times in the third period to take that victory. So, yikes, trouble in Nashville. Elsewhere coming up, got to tell you there's a ton of games coming up. We'll kind of keep you up to speed on those as we get a little bit closer on. There's one matchup later on tonight that, of course, we always watch in Alberta, and that's the Calgary Flames, who are top in the Pacific with a record of 4-0, taking on the Seattle Kraken. That's an 8 o'clock start. The Bakersfield Condors are playing tonight. It's their home opener against San Diego. That is in the American Hockey League. And the next matchup for the Edmonton Oil Kings is in Red Deer tomorrow afternoon. And we'll see how the Oil Kings bounce back from a tough loss the other night to the Saskatoon Blades. That is your out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. The players are returning to the ice. Period 2 is coming up next. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is the Ford Dealers Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in OilCountry. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
As a farmer, you can't afford to take any more risks than you already do. That's why you choose Invigor Hybrid Canola from BASF. It's not just the patented pod shatter reduction and club root resistant hybrids. It's the performance you trust to deliver year after year. This season, we're adding 3 new early maturing hybrids that are designed for your fields. So get ready to test the limits of your bins. See your retailer today and find out why Invigor has the top 3 hybrids in Alberta.
Legacy Heating and Cooling jingle auditions, take 1 for Gene Principe. Are you ready, Gene?
Ready? I'm not just here to make a thermo a couple of bucks. I'd never just microphone it in.
Take 1.
Call Legacy. Call Legacy.
Nice.
Boom! I'm a musical genius.
Legacy's going to love this for furnace season.
What's not to love? With no interest and no Principe payments for 1 year.
Are you always like this?
Yep. Unlike a furnace, I have no filter.
Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in OilCountry. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
Oilers on the power play to start off this second period. McDavid will get it in left wing for Hyman inside that star zone at the blue line. Bouchard across to McDavid. Has it on the right wing. Looks towards the net, is shot, and that's blocked, and it goes up into the air and into the crowd. Just 33 or 32 seconds into the second. This game's still scoreless. Oilers with 14 seconds left on the power play.
Yeah, you worry about how many teams got to see that power play last year and really focus on it. Straight month where you're playing every second night. Hasn't been the same to start the year.
Quick face-off win. McDavid over to Bouchard. His shot kicked out. Pass across. One-timer by Draisaitl. and that misses the net, goes all the way down the ice.
Can I ask you a question? Why doesn't Nugent Hopkins just shoot right from a quick interior draw like that? And that's what's not happening. They become predictable.
Power play done. And it's Nurse to center ice. He'll shoot it in. Along the right wing boards is McDavid. Gets checked on the play, gets cleared out. Up to Donoff on the right wing. We'll get it into the Oilers zone. Ben on the left side. He'll get the puck left wing corner. Johnston goes over to the left wing side in the Oilers zone to the hash marks. Turns back into the corner. Johnston now end boards. Off the boards to the blue line. Harley's shot off. A stick goes into the right side. Donoff to the point. Heiskanen, his shot tipped towards the net by Johnston, and it's blocked and it's cleared out. And down the left wing, McDavid into the Dallas zone from the angle, but that one hits Ottinger, squeezed up against the post.
Made the right call there. Quick little, tried to jam it short side, just about beat him.
Puck brought in. Hintz gets it across. The one-time shot by Stankoven. Saved by Skinner. He held on. Minute 47 gone here in the second. This game still waiting for its first goal. Faceoff will be to the right of Stuart Skinner. So the Oilers 0 for 1 with a man advantage. Henrique taking the draw, but Hintz wins it. Lindell over to Lundqvist. Lundqvist will shoot it. Blocked by Henrique. He'll drop it to Jeff Skinner. Skinner up the left side to Henrique into the star zone. To Brown. Has it back to the point. Kulak with a shot. Glove saved by Ottinger. He'll hold on to it.
Yeah, this guy's on his game. Like, he's seeing everything, and he's fronting everything, and
looks like Jake Ottinger.
Yeah, better than he played last year in the playoff series.
Yep.
He wasn't totally on his game in that series.
Stuart Skinner definitely was. Especially game 6.
I mean, we're sitting here at 22 minutes in the game. Dallas has only got 3 shots.
Yep.
Edmonton's out shooting them 14-3, but we're scoreless because Jake's playing like a wall.
Kulak into the left wing corner. Slid it in behind the net. Picked up by Derek Ryan. Back to the left wing point where Podkolzin is. Rims it to the right corner to Kulak. Gets away from Duchesne. Kind of behind the net. Broken up by Smith. He'll get it out through the middle for Marchment. Marchment will shoot it in. Steered aside by Skinner. It was right on net. Podkolzin up the right wing. Kulak will get it to Podkolzin. He's out to center ice. Into the star zone down the right side. Podkolzin. He'll drive to the net. Oh, just poked off his stick. It's up in the air and knocked out of the air, and the net gets knocked off the mooring.
What a play by the Dallas defender, because Ottinger lost sight of the puck. And I think it was Labushkin that knocked the puck away from the net. Would have been a goal.
Yep. That was going to go up and over Ottinger. But Marchment got his stick in there. Face-off will be to the right of Jake Ottinger.
Could have easily gone in off his back.
Easily. Nugent Hopkins to take the draw for Edmonton. Up against Blackwell. Puck goes to the left wing point. Ekholm off of Arvidsson. Blackwell will get it out. Glove down by Ekholm. At the blue line of the Stars, he shoots it in. The dump in just missed the referee. Buzzed the tower a little bit there. Puck gets rimmed on the right. It will come out. Ekholm forced back and behind the Edmonton net. Up the left wing for Arvidsson. Through the middle to Bouchard. He'll come in. He'll shoot it. Stick save made by Ottinger. Puck along the right wing boards. It does come up that left side now for Blackwell. His pass for Beck. It's too far for him. Goes into the Oilers zone. Beck recovers. Tried to cycle it behind the net. Right to Arvidsson of the Oilers. Victor Arvidsson to Ekholm on the left wing. Now to Nugent Hopkins. Able to dump it in. Harley, hard off the boards on the right. Should be icing, and it is. 3:33 gone here in the second period. Oilers in Dallas this afternoon. Face off to the right of Ottinger. As the Draisaitl, McDavid, Zach Hyman line gets out there with Nurse, Troy Stetcher.
Going to win a draw here if you're Leon.
Up against Colin Blackwell in the face-off circle. And it'll go near the point. Hyman was able to keep it in. On the left wing side of the top of the circle. It's flipped up past the stick of Nurse and out, but not hard enough for ice. Stetcher from behind the Edmonton net. Off the right wing boards. That puck hits Thomas Harley, goes into the Edmonton bench. Faceoff will be in the neutral zone. Play the Oilers Mega 50-50. It's presented by Rogers with life-changing jackpots. Today's jackpot's at $630,000 and climbing. Our next lucky winner could be you. Buy your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50.
Pete DeBoer, he's pretty much hard-matched so far. A little bit surprised.
Puck shot into the Oilers zone. Skinner to play it. Got it to the left wing. Top of the circle. Draisaitl out up the right side. Now to Bouchard. Oh, Zach Hyman with just offside. He was fighting to get back to the line and get his skate on the blue line, but it's offside against the Oilers.
Well, Miro Heiskanen to this point surprisingly does not have a point on the season. Dallas comes into this game, Cam. It's an interesting number for you. They're number 2 in the league in goals against. They're 24th in the league in goals for.
Yeah, they've been winning close game, low-scoring games.
Yes. And that's what they're in right now. Yeah. Edmonton's defensive game is starting to get going, but the Oilers still need to generate more on offense.
Lindell will rim it, won't get it out. Kept in by Bouchard. Fans on a shot, but gets hold of the puck to the right corner. A centering pass, and that was Henrique. It was blocked. And Hintz, the right wing. The puck to Lundqvist. Will flip it up into the air. Bouchard goes in behind the Oiler goal.
Look at the pressure, Stankoven.
Yeah, lots of it. Now to Ekholm. Can't get it into the Stars end, and now Skinner will skate it in. Jeff Skinner on the left wing. Top of the circle to the point for Nurse. Off the boards to Henrique. Labushkin able to get it loose. Pinching down in from the right side is Stetcher. He keeps it in for Edmonton. Puck gets flipped up and out. Stankoven had it stripped off his stick. Nurse across to Stetcher. Still scoreless. We're here in the second period. Stetcher into the Stars zone. Just over 5 minutes gone. He'll wheel in behind the Stars net on the right side. It's Draisaitl. He's about the hash marks behind the goal. Gave it to McDavid. Centering pass off his stick. It goes to the left side. Shot by Nurse wide. Snetcher over to Hyman on the left wing. Top of the circle. We'll get a shot away. It's jammed off the side of the net there by McDavid. McDavid to the left wing to Draisaitl. Back to McDavid. Works it free on the left. Got shoved down.
That's a cross check.
Hyman to the point. Stetcher's shot partially blocked. It goes to the side of the goal. And trying to get his stick on it is McDavid. He does. Over to the right wing for Draisaitl. Oilers with great pressure. To the left wing, point to Nurse. He'll shoot it towards the net into the glove of Ottinger. He's going to hold on. 5:56 gone in the second. Scoreless between the Oilers and the Dallas Stars. And the Oilers owning that shift.
We've had two situations in this game. They were calling that cross check last year where you cross-check a guy into a board, spin him to the wall, and they've not called it here early in the season. And I think that those are the sort of things that, frankly, confuse fans. A little bit of confusion for the broadcasters as well, if we're going to be honest with you.
Doesn't take much for us, though.
No.
Left wing point, Kulak. Off the left wing boards to Derek Ryan. They get it to the middle on the blue line. Ty Emberson down the left side. Get left wing corner. Podkolzin to hack it down low. Now working in that left wing corner to get it loose. Goes in behind the net. Off the stick of Perry. He'll run into Beck. Now Podkolzin to Perry. Behind the net to the left. He'll try to get it to the slot. To the blue line it goes. Emberson, right wing corner to Kulak. Marchment got back there. Rims on the left for Blackwell. Puck comes free. Be kept in by Podkolzin. Shovels it to the right corner. Corey Perry along the right wing boards in the star zone. Then Ryan takes a hard hit from Smith. And the puck goes up the middle. Back will get it out.
Fight. Smith and Perry.
They're having words. Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. Perry will go to the Oiler bench. Off the left side, Janmark. One touches it into Stars territory. Puck comes loose in front of the net, just beyond Janmark, and skating out is Ben for the Stars. Into the Oilers zone, goes to the end boards. It's in behind the net. Dadonov for Johnston. Is centering pass through the slot and out of the zone. Scoreless here in the second. 7:20 gone. Turned up by Harley. Now to Dadonov. Left wing to Johnston. Will hold on. Tried to shoot it. That one was blocked. Arvidsson will get that up the left wing to the point. Doesn't get out. Johnston kept it in for Dallas. Right back to Matthias Ekholm. Up in the air to Janmark. He'll shoot it in. Robertson for Harley. Now to Robertson. Long pass. Wyatt Johnston comes in on the right side. Hit shot, and he hammered it just off the glove of Skinner. And it comes out to center ice. Jeff Skinner to the right wing corner. Now in front of it to him, and he couldn't get a shot through. Went off the stick back to the point. Nurse, who let it go? That one hit traffic in front.
That hit Henrique. Friendly fire.
Top of the circle, puck cleared out. As Robertson
was offside.
Gave the puck to Hintz, left wing corner, centering pass put wide by Robertson. It goes out of play. We're going to take a break. 8 minutes, 20 seconds gone here in the second period. Oilers and Stars still scoreless from the American Airlines Center in Dallas. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
From your home to the ice rink, ATCO Energy is there. As the official energy provider of Rogers Place, we're also proud partners of the Edmonton Oilers. ATCO Energy, powering your place. Customers are free to purchase natural gas services or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oiler fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 11:40 to go in the second period. Stars and Oilers still at zeros. Face off the Edmonton zone to the left of Stuart Skinner. Nugent Hopkins into the face-off circle and be up against Logan Stankoven. Stankoven, who started off the season with 5 assists in the first 5 games. We'll get to Nurse off the left wing glass and out of play. Goes right into the penalty box. So we'll do it again. Nugent Hopkins wins the draw. Nurse behind the net to Stetcher. Up the right wing to Arvidsson. Through the middle finds Nugent Hopkins. He'll come into the Star zone. Pass goes off a stick, so Haskin goes in behind his net. Up the middle of Stankoven. Now on the left, it hops over the stick of Hintz. And it goes down the ice. It's icing against Dallas. 8:42 gone here in the second period. Oilers will make a quick change. They'll get the McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman line out there with Bouchard and Ekholm. This line has had a lot of pressure in that star zone. Draisaitl wins the draw. Bouchard cross ice pass looking for Draisaitl. Goes off a stick, but it's kept in on the right point by Ekholm and now cleared out. Bouchard. Pass through the middle of the ice. Goes to the left. Ekholm crank that right across. Hit Leon Draisaitl's stick and hit that corner glass at the Oiler bench. So we get the whistle. Lucky that didn't hit anybody at the Oiler bench. That was coming in hot. Oilers with the only power play in this game, 0 for 1. That is the only penalty that has been in this game as well.
28 minutes into this game.
Yeah. Ekholm into the Stars' end left side. Throws it towards the net. Glove saved by Ottinger. He's looking for a rebound as Arvidsson was going to the front of the net.
16-4 the shots here.
Yeah. Oilers defensively have played very well. Not giving up much. There's been a lot of zone time for Edmonton to
get a goal.
Puck back to the point. Ekholm shot off a stick and out of play. You're right. The longer it goes where you don't score, then it feels like it becomes a thing. You don't want it to become a thing. Nugent-Hopkins against Blackwell. Nugent-Hopkins wins it again. This time Kulak left point. Left wing boards to Arvidsson. Down low. Janmark. With the puck to the corner.
That's a penalty. They didn't call. I mean, you can't.
Back to the point. Kulak shot. It sails high and wide.
They are letting them play today.
Janmark to Nugent-Hopkins. Janmark to the point. Emberson to Kulak, a snapshot, and that one pinballs in front of the net. It was sitting in the slot for a moment, cleared out and down the ice. Why Blumel wasn't hard enough for icing, and Emberson up the right wing for Edmonton. To the point, it doesn't get out. It goes to Marchment. Marchment down the right wing, forced into the right wing corner, and then forced off of the puck by Kulak. Kulak on the left wing to Arvidsson. Off the boards to the blue line. Lindell had kept it into Marchment. He'll walk into the slot. He'll shoot it high over the Oiler net. Hits the end glass. Puck on the left point. Haskinen to Lindell. One-timer and a glove save made by Skinner. He's going to hold on to it with 9:49 to go here in the second period. Oilers and Stars are scoreless from the American Airlines Center in Dallas. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Loyal to the oil, in Edmonton we trust. Rising to the top like a pizza crust. Got the flavors to play, cooking on ice. Hunger happens, gotta score a slice. Let's go Oilers, E-Town unite. Ice District to Jasper, downtown to White. Wearing orange and blue, game on the street. Make the right call, Pizza 73. Let's go Oilers. 737373, Pizza 73.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cal Moon and Bob Stauffer here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and home payments, no interest for 1 year. 9:49 to go in the second. Still waiting for this game's first goal. Scoreless between the Oilers and the Stars. Face off the Edmonton zone to the left of Stuart Skinner. David kicked out of the face-off circle. So it'll be Draisaitl against Ben. To Ekholm on the left wing. Up to the blue line. Dadonov trying to keep it in. He can't. Comes out. Johnston cross-ice pass. Hits Draisaitl. Now comes in on the left wing. And Ben couldn't get a pass through the middle. Draisaitl goes the other way. Into the Stars zone. Rolls it to the right wing corner. Hyman on the end boards. Squeezes loose to Johnston. Johnston across to Heiskanen. Off the right wing. Or Dadonov goes into the Oiler end on the right side, looks to the middle, put it right through the slot, back to the left wing point. Lindell to Heiskanen, one-timer in this save made by Skinner. He'll hold on, 9:08 go here in the second.
Now, Dallas is tightening it up a bit. I mean, Edmonton really dominated the first period of this game out, shooting them 12-2. It's 5-3 here in the second for the Oilers. But there is not a lot of room out there right now. This is
playoff-like.
Yep.
It's only October.
A shot suppression special.
To the right point, Lyubushkin to Smith. Now to Stankoven on the left side in the Oilers zone. For Hintz, out to Stankoven. His shot off the arm of Skinner. As Logan Stankoven tried to go short side upstairs. Lyubushkin on the right wing point. Behind the net to Stankoven. To the left wing. Drops it to Hintz. In behind the goal. Wrapped around. The save made by Skinner off of Robertson. The rebound, and Skinner got that too. Everybody gathers in front of the Oiler crease. Jason Robertson with a couple of chances at the side of that Oiler net.
Well, they're specifically hard matching. Pete DeBoer is getting his top line of Hintz and Robertson out there head-to-head with Wyatt Johnson against the Henrique line, and they've had some success the last couple times. They've been out there 5v5.
Face off in the Oiler end to the left of Stuart Skinner. Hasn't been busy in this game, but the last couple of shifts has.
Yeah, they're starting to tilt the ice a bit.
Exactly. Nugent Hopkins in the face-off circle against Maverick Bourque, first-round pick of the Stars in 20.
He was the guy that really drove the offensive numbers for Xavier Bourgault, who Edmonton took 22nd overall, one pick before Wyatt Johnson. And Shawinigan.
Comes out to center ice. Now back into the Oiler end. It's Nurse. Up into the air and out. To Ryan, left wing to Podkolzin. To Ryan on the left side. Now to Podkolzin. Rims on the right. Stetcher in front of the net. Ryan couldn't get his stick on it. Nurse keeps it in left wing. It goes in behind the goal. Derek Ryan and Vasily Podkolzin. They're trying to get a loose puck. They do. And it's Podkolzin. Back to the point. Oh, that's in behind Nurse. It'll go to the length of the ice.
Missed opportunity there. Won the puck battle. Couldn't come away with the shot.
Flipped through the neutral zone and out of play.
Another foot and a half in the...
Yeah, if Nurse was a little bit farther back, it would have been a penalty. Face off outside the Edmonton blue line. 7:55 to go here in the second period. Oilers and the Stars. It's the only time Edmonton comes to Dallas in the regular season. Dallas in Edmonton twice in March.
Crazy.
Yep.
Oilers have a very different looking team the second time they play. I would expect at least 2 or 3 additions to the team.
Amberson up the right wing. Off the stick of Arvidsson. It goes right to Andre. Hold on. It'll be a face-off in the Star zone. March 8th and March 26th when the Stars...
Well, the deadline's March 10th.
Yeah.
Now, both these teams made moves last year. Dallas added Chris Tanev, and he didn't finish the series. I think the biggest surprise for me is Petrovic, who didn't play in the league for 5 years.
And he played in the playoffs. He's up with the team right now, but a scratch tonight. Maple Leaf Athletic Club alum is Alex Petrovic. Edmonton product. Face off to the right of Ottinger. McDavid took the draw. Puck gets rimmed off the glass. That goes out of play. Do it again inside the Stars' end. Stars going to make a change, though. A match up against that McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman trio. And they get Johnston, Ben, and Dadonov. Draisaitl wins the draw. Puck goes to Ekholm, left point. He'll shoot it towards the net. Off a stick, goes wide. To the right side, here's Bouchard. Will blast it, and it misses. On the right wing, Dadonov will get it out. Then gave it away to Bouchard to Ekholm, and he'll get it down the ice. Ottinger's got to play it to the right wing corner for Heiskanen. Up in the air and out. Ben into the Edmonton zone on the right side. Jamie Benn down the right wing, into the corner. Pass comes out, and the shot, and it's saved by Skinner off of Johnston after he got fed the pass from Dadonov. A puck brought the other way, and it's McDavid through the middle. A shot off the stick and wide. Bouchard in the right corner. Couldn't get it back to the point. Cleared out by Robertson. Now a 2-on-1 on the left wing. The puck brought in and dropped back to Robertson. To the middle of the ice. Never gets to the Stars. Never get a shot. Nugent Hopkins up the left wing to Hyman. Now to Kulak. He'll dump it in. Stars had an odd man rush. They never got a shot away. Puck goes in behind the goal in that Dallas end. We're scoreless with 6:28 to go in the second period. Up the right wing, Stankoven got it out. And center ice is able to shoot it into the Edmonton zone. Emberson on the end boards. Puck comes loose. It's Hinson behind the net. Centering pass all the way back to the right point as it went through the slot. Kept in by Lundqvist. Got it to the top of the circle, but Nugent Hopkins able to get it out for Edmonton. Lindell will shoot it right back in. Skinner quickly out of his net to stop it. Sets it, and there's Hintz, steals it, the wraparound.
Penalty.
That stayed out, but a penalty coming up. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Oilers and Stars are still scoreless. And Hintz is going to the box. Calling it a trip. Skinner went behind the net to play it. And Emberson was in there too, and Hintz had tripped up Emberson. And that results in the turnover, but it still never went in the net, which is amazing because Arvidsson came back. We'll take a break. Scoreless here in the second, 5:56 to go. From Dallas, it's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Turn off hesitation. Turn off doubt. Turn off fears. The YMCA helps you turn off whatever's holding you back so you can let your potential shine. Through our wide range of programs and services, you can turn on confidence, turn on connections, turn on possibilities. Visit our website to see what you can achieve at the YMCA.
This will be the day.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
All games, all season.
You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Oilers on the power play. Hints off for tripping. Power play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. 5:56 to go in the second. Oilers and Stars scoreless. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer here at the American Airlines Center. Bouchard off the draw to the middle. His shot and a save made by Ottinger. Held onto it. Bouchard was able to walk right into the middle and get that shot away.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Just the guy's on his game, but keep shooting. The only thing I'd argue there, I don't know how much of a net front. Well, Hyman was right there.
He was right there. Oilers 0 for 1 with a man advantage. Face off to the right of Ottinger. Draisaitl against Blackwell. Draisaitl wins the draw. Bouchard with it in the middle on the blue line. Right wing to McDavid in front of the net. That one glances off a stick and wide. It goes to the end boards. It's Hyman trying to retrieve it. Lyubushkin's got it up against his skate. They try to jam this thing loose. They do, but it's Lyubushkin off the boards and out. Bouchard will take it in behind the Edmonton goal. Up the right wing to Draisaitl. Into the Star zone. Gets away from Lindell. A pass. That one off the stick of Lindell. Robertson, or make that Johnston on the left wing, will rim it. That's not going to get out. It gets to the middle. Nugent Hopkins forced to the left side.
That was a chance. He got to shoot the puck.
He's got it now on the left wing. Into the left wing corner, off a stick, and that goes out of play.
We're at the stage here where he's on the verge of getting pulled off the power play. Got to shoot. He's a really good player, but
he's got a good shot.
He's got a good shot. He won't shoot.
Minute 4 to go in this power play for Edmonton. 5 minutes to go in the second period. Scoreless between the Oilers and the Stars. Draisaitl in the face-off circle with Johnston. Puck goes to the left wing point. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Comes down the left side. Saucers it across to Bouchard. Now on the right to McDavid. Back to Bouchard. Hammers his shot and his stick snaps in half. Puck goes to the right corner. McDavid works it behind the net to Draisaitl. Out to Nugent Hopkins. His shot hit Robertson.
There you go. That's what you're looking for.
Goes on the left side. And the puck off the top of the circle. Kept in. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Waiting. Doesn't have a lane. Comes down the left wing. Left wing corner to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to the right side. Backhand pass through the middle. That's broken up. And Johnston can get it down the ice. Penalty over in 18 seconds. Evan Bouchard out through the middle. At center, finds Victor Arvidsson, comes into the Star zone, goes to the right corner, on the right wing boards. It goes through the skates of Perry, and the puck brought out. Beck gets into the Oiler end for Dallas. Penalty is over. Back along the right wing corner. Edmonton 0 for 2 on the power play. 3:49 to go in the second. We still don't have a goal in this game. And Victor Arvidsson will skate up the left wing and got dumped down, but he got it out to center ice. To Jeff Skinner will flip it in. Smith out from behind his net. He's got Perry pressuring him, and it's fired into the Oiler bench. And we get the whistle. 3:33 to go here in the second. Oilers and Stars scoreless. The Oilers unable to do anything with a couple of power plays. Stars haven't had one yet in this game.
And you know at some point.
Yeah, I know, I do. Henrique in the face-off circle with Hintz. Hintz to Lundqvist. Up the right wing to Stankoven. Just got it out. Stankoven and Henrique battle. Puck gets chopped into the Oilers zone. Hintz to the right wing corner. Up against the boards with Stetcher. Now Stankoven worked it free to the left wing point. Heiskanen fakes the shot. Comes down the left side. And behind the net for Stankoven. He gets shoved off of it by Stetcher. Puck to the blue line, kept in by Lundqvist. His shot, stick save made by Skinner. Now it bounces in front of the Edmonton net. Lundqvist on the right side. Gave it to Robertson, tried to center it to Stankoven. That went off the heel of his stick. Stankoven on the left wing to Hintz. Shot got blocked, and Podkolzin up the right wing for Connor Brown. Brown into the Stars zone on the right side. Hintz took it away, lost it. Janmark over to Emberson. They go to the left wing corner. With a bump in that corner, Heiskanen to the loose puck. Behind the net to Hintz, now through the middle. Kicks off the skate of Robertson to Stankoven. He went to dump it in. He put it over the glass. With 2:23 to go in the second period, we'll get a face-off at center ice. Shots are now 20-9 in favor of Edmonton.
So even here in the second, and Edmonton's out of power play to work with.
It'll be Ryan, Janmark, and Perry on the ice. Kulak and Emberson. Lindell, the left wing to Duchesne. Steers it in. Stuart Skinner to play it. Rimmet on the left. Labushkin in for the blue line. We kept it in. So Ryan to Emberson. Up the right side. Corey Perry to center ice. So shoot it in. It comes off the left corner board. Janmark in after it. Puts the pressure on Labushkin. It'll come around on the left. Kulak getting it down low. Looking for Janmark. It's up against the boards inside that Stars in and through the middle. Duchesne got it out. Goes to Marchman on the right wing. Into the Oilers zone. Cross ice. Pass to Bork. He tried to go with a backhand through the middle. Off a stick. Goes over to the right side. Kulak to Emberson. The right wing, but it's blocked by Duchesne. Duchesne to the top of the circle. Now Duchesne spins around. His shot and the save made by Skinner. And he covers it up with 1:29 to go in the second. This game scoreless.
Emberson lucky to get a penalty there. He had the wraps on Duchesne twice.
The Oilers were unable to get it out of their own end. Almost cost them. Face off to the right of Skinner. McDavid taking the try against Ben. Goes to Bouchard, right corner. Up in the air and out. Bounces off of Heiskanen inside the Star zone. Picked up by Draisaitl out of the left corner. Now goes in behind the net. Over to the right side. Take a hit from Ben. Puck to the blue line and out. Bogdanov.
That one looked like it hurt Leon a bit.
Yeah. It was a solid hit. Draisaitl comes into the zone. Now to McDavid on the right. The backhand right through the crease. Goes to the left side. Last minute here in the second. Ekholm has it left point. Across to Bouchard. Back to Ekholm. A snapshot saved by Ottinger with Hyman right in front of the net. And we get the whistle with 52 seconds to go in the second period.
Not a lot of room out there to breathe. Both teams doing a great job checking in this game.
Good play by Ekholm to put it on goal from the left point. Quick little shot with traffic. Hyman right in front of the goal. Ottinger made the stop. Was able to cover it. Nugent Hopkins will take the draw for Edmonton against Roope Hintz. Nugent Hopkins out of the face-off circle. It'll be Victor Arvidsson. Face off to the right of Ottinger. Arvidsson gets it to the point, but it was a bouncing puck. Went over the stick of Nurse.
Don't know how good the ice has been either. We should mention that.
Arvidsson mounted into the Star zone. Heiskanen back out with it to Stankoven. Cross ice to Lindell into the Oiler end. Left wing to Hintz. Hintz little button hook near the blue line. Down the left side. Goes to Robertson. He got tripped up. Penalty coming up to Edmonton.
Well, you knew that was inevitable.
And it'll be the first power play of the afternoon as Stetcher will go to the box for the trip.
And we know the Oilers'
51 Edmonton, a minor trip.
Dallas's power play, as we mentioned earlier, 5.9%. Edmonton's came into the game 7.7, and the Oilers are 0 for 2 on the power play. This is Dallas's first power play of the game. You got to win a draw here if you're Nugent Hopkins. He's out there, Enrique up front.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Skinner. 28 seconds to go in the second period. They tried to drop it. It wasn't right. Duchesne's out of the face-off circle, so it'll be Hintz against Nugent Hopkins. Puck goes to the blue line. Duchesne will walk in, shoots, scores. That went right to Matt Duchesne. He walked in, fires it home. That's 2 seconds into the power play. Makes it 1-0 for Dallas.
Oh, it really is that simple. There's the difference in the game right now. You win a draw, they shoot the puck. And Duchesne, this guy in his career has had 10, 20-plus goal seasons. That's a clean look. Oilers didn't get out there. And Skinner beating high glove, which is where guys target him. I don't think that took off a stick. I just think that was a great shot.
Duchesne gets his second of the year. Here's Jeff Skinner down the right wing, the shot, and the save made by Ottinger. 15 seconds left to go in the period. The goal came at 19:34. Duchesne will get it up in the air and out. Bouchard clears the zone. Ekholm. Got to go off of Lindell, and the second period will come to a close.
Well, they won a draw, and they got a shot, and they're up.
Yep, they're up. So
Edmonton's done a lot of good things in this game, but right now this team does not have it going on offensively, and it's played a factor in the position that they're in. So they got some work to do here in the third period.
That's how we sit through 40 minutes of play. The Edmonton Oilers in Dallas. Oilers have played well for most of this game, but they give up a power play goal late in the second period as Matt Duchesne gets his second of the year at 19:34, and that has given the Dallas Stars a 1-0 lead. We are through 40 minutes of play. Big third period coming up for Edmonton. And we got a big second intermission coming up too. Brent Griffiths and Rob Brown, they're standing by. Rope Hintz picks up the assist on that goal by Duchesne. 1-0. Dallas leads Edmonton through 40 from the American Airlines Center here in Dallas, Texas. It is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Going to the Oilers game on October 22nd or 25th? Rexall will be hosting a free flu and COVID-19 vaccination clinic to help you stay healthy this season. Join Rexall and the Oilers on October 22nd and 25th at Rogers Place between 5:30 and 7:30 to get your flu shot and COVID vaccine. For 120 years, Rexall has been caring for your health. This season, get ready for both the game and flu season with them. Learn more at rexall.ca/vaccines. Administration based on vaccine availability and eligibility.
CD Edmonton. You asked us and we listened. Oilers Now is on the ice 1 hour earlier at 4 p.m. Only on 880 CHED, the official voice of Oilers hockey.
A Chorus Entertainment radio station.
Stay connected with your community and enjoy the latest updates and exclusive access to concerts and events by becoming an 880 CHED Insider. Don't miss out on a single moment. Sign up now at 880ched.com and click on CHED Insider Newsletter to become a vital part of Edmonton's premier news and talk community. 880 CHED, Edmonton's news, today's talk, where Edmonton stays informed and entertained today and every day. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Behind the net to Stankoven to the left wing. Drops it to Hintz. In behind the goal, wrapped around. The save made by Skinner off of Robertson. The rebound, and Skinner got that too. Everybody gathers in front of the Oiler crease. Jason Robertson with a couple of chances at the side of that Oiler net.
And that's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone. A late goal in that second period by the Dallas Stars on the power play, and they lead the Oilers after 40 minutes of play, 1-0. Rob Brown with me here at the studio at 880 Ched. Well, we kind of knew something was going to happen. The Oilers were pretty dominant through that hockey game, but can't get the offense going.
Yeah, and it's always a fear that when you're not rewarded for your good play, that something's going to bounce and go the other way. A couple shifts late in the period. First, Emberson has the puck on his stick in his own zone, turns it over.
Yep.
Keeps the play in their zone. And then Dallas trying to go behind the net. Stetcher sticks his leg out. Easy call for the referee. So now you've created a little momentum on a couple misplays by Oiler defensemen. And you get the power play. And the Dallas Stars, whose power play has been god-awful to start the season, they get a break. They get a bounce off the face-off. It goes right to Matt Duchene. He's, 2 years removed from a 40-goal season. He can shoot. And he had all the time in the world to walk in. I don't know if it hit a stick on the way in, but it seemed to beat Skinner fairly clean. In a game that you've been the better team through 40 minutes, though the second period was a little more
balanced,
evenly matched than it was in the first. The Dallas Stars are able to find the first crack in a goaltender and take an important lead going into the final period.
In the face-off circle in that period and through the first period as well, the Oilers at 64% and Dallas at 36%, but they won the one draw they needed to win.
They did. And, the Oilers are 64%, but it's on the back of 2 players, Nugent Hopkins and Draisaitl, who are 21-4. But Henrique is 0-6, and there's a couple other players that aren't is strong tonight in the face-off. I actually can't remember who lost the face-off on the play there. It's right-hand shot. Probably Derek Ryan is my guess if it's on that side, but I could be wrong on that. But it's funny. Good offensive players seem to win face-offs on power plays in the offensive zone more than anywhere else. If you watch, when's the last time you saw Leon lose a face-off on a power play? It's rare. There's an excitement when you're in the offensive zone. You have a chance. Okay, if I win the draw here, we just save ourselves 20 to 25 seconds on our power play. Rupi Hintz, and it's funny, I watched when I first saw it, I said, okay, the bounce, it just bounced perfectly for Duchene, because most players don't try to win the face-off back that way. But after watching it again, I think Rupi Hintz is trying to win it to the opposite side, which is a hard face-off to win, and that's how it kind of caught the Oilers off guard. And Matt Duchene had all the time in the world to get in there and take the shot. So, yeah, the Oilers, or the Dallas Stars, are 36% in the face-off dot. They won the biggest one thus far, though.
It doesn't matter at all. Okay, so what do you figure in the third period? Just you stay the course and hope that you can bear down offensively here?
Well, you need to.
You're going to have to.
I mean, the Oilers have played well, and there's no reason to change anything when you're creating scoring chances, when you're limiting the opposition's opportunities. So, yeah, they're doing a lot of good things. I think if they get on a power play again, I think trying to put more pucks on net. I think they said they only had 10 shots and 14 power plays on the season, the Oilers. They're a very good puck movement team, but at some point, throw pucks in, and I think they're trying. You've seen a number of pucks in and around Ottinger. They're trying to create chaos in the blue paint. But, yeah, no, I don't think there's a whole lot you need to change. I think the Oilers have played good. Dallas has bent, it's bent. It hasn't broken. And when they've been stuck in their own zone. But what you don't want to do is start forcing things. The Oilers have created a number of things without giving up odd man breaks coming the other way. So stay the course, and you're one shot away right now of tying this hockey game.
And finally, we've got about a minute and a half here. 0 for 2 in the power play. They moved the puck around, but once again, it's not happening.
It isn't. Give credit to the Stars. They've got into the shoot. The Oilers have tried to be more aggressive offensively. We saw, I don't remember the last time I saw RNH take a one-timer. He fired one great block by the Dallas forward on that one. Bouchard's trying to get the pucks in. The Dallas Stars are one of the elite penalty-killing teams in the league. And tonight they've done a good job getting sticks and bodies in passing and shooting lanes. But the Oilers got to be much more shoot-first mentality. mentality. When you're down a goal, you want to make sure everything's on net.
Stars lead the Oilers 1-0 after 2 periods of play, so we're going to take a timeout. At the intermission, by the way, is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's Get Flooring. We're back with more. This is For Dealers, Oilers Radio Network.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Marlowe Tacos. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to a deal each game day during the month.
Did somebody say Skip?
Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in-stock, ready-to-deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses. With customer service reps on the line to get you what you need, when you need it, 24/7, 365, every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
You can't predict exactly how your harvest will go. So here's the next best thing. InvigorResults.ca. Featuring localized and replicated trial results, you can see how Invigor canola hybrids could perform in your fields. But more importantly, the results demonstrate our consistent track record and undisputed leadership, giving you the confidence to flex your harvest muscle season after season. Go to InvigorResults.ca to see results in your area today.
Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. Political analyst Mike McDonald says today's provincial election in BC appears to be a nail-biter between the New Democrats and BC Conservatives. McDonald says the election could see more than 2 million votes for the first time, with more than 1 million cast in 6 days of advance voting. Voting day arrived as Environment Canada ramped up rainfall warnings in BC, where residents in Vancouver Island, Metro Vancouver, and BC's coastal regions have been dealing with major downpours. And a former human rights commissioner says the Saskatchewan Party campaign promise to implement a locker room policy is mean and hateful. Heather Couttet reacted to party leader Scott Moe's statement that his government would ban, quote, biological boys from sharing change rooms with, quote, biological girls if it's re-elected October 28th. Couttet says Moe is trying to bring in voters by targeting transgender children because they're an easy target, and calls Moe's messaging harmful. Organizers from Prince Albert Pride say forcing transgender girls to change with teenage boys will put them at greater risk of assault and bullying. News on demand at 880ched.com.
Going back to school can be as scary as taking the winning shot, but it doesn't have to be. Score a great future with Northern Lakes College and supported distance learning. NLC knows that students need attention, support, and the synergy between instructors and peers to keep motivated and connected. They are here to help you meet all your goals and cheer you on. Because at Northern Lakes College, they count their success one student at a time. NorthernLakesCollege.ca.
Hockey season is back. And so are the deals at Boston Pizza. Cheer on your team while ordering off their game day menu, or come in and see what great promotions they have going on. At Boston Pizza, they always have something craveable for you to enjoy. Boston Pizza, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Cheers to a great hockey season.
Proudly headquartered in OilCountry, Capital Power is delivering reliable and affordable power today while building clean power systems for tomorrow, creating the balanced energy solutions communities across Alberta and North America can depend on. Visit capitalpower.com to learn how they are powering change by changing power. Be part of their energy and join Capital Power as we all cheer on our Edmonton Oilers on their quest to win it all.
At
the intermission. Brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Bryn Griffiths back at our Edmonton studios. Let's take a look at what's going on around the league on our out-of-town scoreboard. Brought to you by Pizza 73, official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. 2 games complete already today. We had Noah Gregor scoring a game-winning goal, a shorty, I might add, as Ottawa on home ice beat Tampa Bay 5-4. Andrew Kopp popped a pair, so 2 goals for him this afternoon, as the Predators have dropped to 0-5, losing at home to the Detroit Red Wings. So 5-2 the final there for the Red Wings. Coming up later on, it's the Rangers at Toronto, Montreal on the road in New York to play the Islanders. Vancouver will take on the Flyers in Philly, and then those are the 5 o'clock starts. The 8 o'clock start on Hockey Night in Canada is Seattle at home against the Calgary Flames. In the American Hockey League, San Diego playing in Bakersfield today. The Condors off to a 2-0 start this season. That's their home opener. And in the Western Hockey League, we'll be watching carefully tomorrow a matchup later in the afternoon at 4 o'clock in Red Deer, the Edmonton Oil Kings taking on the Red Deer Rebels. And if you're a baseball fan, the American League Championship Series resumes. It is the New York Yankees in Cleveland to take on the Guardians, and that's Game 5 of the series, with New York leading that series 3-1. That one gets going around 6 o'clock Edmonton time. So it is a late goal in the second period by Matt Duchene on the power play. That has given Dallas a 1-0 lead over the Edmonton Oilers. The exciting third period. I know it's going to be exciting because the first 2 periods were that way. So the players are coming back onto the ice. The third period is up next at the intermission. Is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is the Ford Dealers Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
It's game on at City Ford.
With an all-star lineup of 2024 Ford favorites, save up to $5,000 on Escapes,
Up to $6,000 on Bronco Sports.
and up to $16,000 on F-150s.
Plus, find 0% financing options available on all 3 vehicles.
Score an all-star deal today and spin and win an iPad, Oilers merch, Costco card, even a trip to Vegas.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
Our people, our team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we are here at the American Airlines Center. We're in Dallas, Texas. It's the Oilers and the Stars through 41-0 Stars lead. They get a late goal on the power play. Matt Duchene, the goal scorer after Rope Hintz won the faceoff right to him. He walked in. He goes glove side on Skinner. Great shot. Duchene is second of the season, and that has staked this Dallas Stars team to a 1-0 lead through 40 minutes. This has been true to form for how Dallas plays. Low scoring, and they don't give up a whole heck of a lot. Now, they've given up opportunity to the Oilers through the first 40, but Edmonton has been unable to get one by Jake Ottinger. He's been outstanding. He's 3-0 this year, coming into this tilt this afternoon. This is his 4th appearance. Casey DeSmith, he's 1-1. So Edmonton has to find a way to get one by Ottinger here in the third period. Oilers got penalty kill. It struggled, let's be honest. They've now killed 11 of 20 so far this season. I'm no mathematician, but I know that that's not great. So it's something that has to be improved on from here moving forward. But we're getting ready for this third period. It'll be Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman starting things off. And it'll be Ekholm and Bouchard on defense. So a big third period for Edmonton. It's just a 2-game swing. They won a couple of nights ago in Nashville, 4-2. The team will be back at home on Tuesday. They've got Carolina in town for a 7 o'clock game at Rogers Place. 2 games this week coming up at home. Also Friday against Pittsburgh. And then the Oilers are back on the road for 3. They go to Detroit, Columbus, and back to Nashville again. Only go there twice during the season, but they're there with 2 times within 2 weeks. These 2 teams are so evenly matched. Such a battle between the 2. Last year in the Western Conference Championship, it goes to 6 games, but real tight, real close.
I hate to say it, but it's kind of come down to which goaltender's been a little bit more locked in. Stuart Skinner was in the final 3 games of the series last year, and today Ottinger's been terrific.
He has been terrific. We dropped the puck. We're underway here in the third. Draisaitl didn't want to touch it. Would have been a glove pass, so it was Stankoven to chop it into the Edmonton zone. Brought right back out here by McDavid. Through the middle to Ekholm. In over the line, left wing to Draisaitl. A little button hook on the left side. Pass across, goes off a skate into the corner, and Harley will get the puck through the neutral zone. That gets turned over. The pass for Draisaitl misses, and it'll go down to Ottinger. We're just underway. We're here in the third. 1-0. Stars lead the Oilers. Heiskanen into center ice. Snaps the puck in off the left corner glass. Goes in behind the net. Johnston back to the point to Lindell. Now on the right for Jamie Benn. He's at the hash marks on the right side. Gets engaged by Henrique. Puck squeezes loose. Brown will get it out. Just to the Stars blue line, but that's it. Johnston into the Oiler end to Lindell. Now on the right side. The shot and the save made by Skinner off of Dadonov. Let a shot go from the right wing. Skinner held on to it. We're a minute 4 seconds gone here in the third. The Oilers down 1-0.
Pretty sure if you asked Stuart Skinner, he'd tell you he should have had that shot from Duchesne. He had a clean look at it. And Duchesne was able to rip one past him to the glove side off a clean face-off win that time. Square up to the shot.
Face off to the left, it's Skinner and Nugent Hopkins. The face-off circle wins the draw to Nurse. Behind the net to Stetcher, up the right wing for Arvidsson. He got caught at center ice by Marchment, and the loose puck goes to Bourque into the Oiler end. Goes to the left wing corner, hit by Stetcher. Sits along the boards there for a moment. Now comes free to the left wing point, Lindell. He'll shoot it towards the net, misses short side in from the right. Lundqvist, his shot blockered away by Skinner, and Arvidsson just got it out. Lindell on the left wing to Marchment. Just over the Oiler blue line. Stetcher able to get a loose puck, clear it out. Lindell to Marchment. Bounce it off the end boards. Emberson gets it to sit down. Up the right wing to Stetcher. Now to Arvidsson. We'll get over center ice. He'll shoot it in. Walkered by Ottinger to the left wing corner. But there's Jan Mark. His pass to Ryan. Boy, would have been home free if he got it through. It didn't get through. Brought in by Blumel into the Edmonton zone. Blumel dumped down, and now it comes free. For Beck, he'll go in behind the Edmonton net. Beck slides over to the right wing side. Now back behind the goal. He'll center that, and a save made by Skinner from a sharp angle. Janmark up the left wing to Ryan. It doesn't get out. Beck's going to keep it in for Dallas. 1-0 Stars here in the third. Puck skipped into the left wing corner of the Edmonton zone. At the top of the circle, Perry will get it out. Smith at his own blue line for the Stars to Lyubushkin. Blumel couldn't get control. Perry will dump it into the Stars zone. Smith went to clear it out. Hit Hintz with it. Now Hintz will get it just past Stankoven. It goes down into the Oiler end. Stankoven pinned by Ekholm. As we're 3 minutes into the third, Oilers down by 1. Puck near the blue line, and it'll be Bouchard. The Podkolzin went off his stick, comes back into the Oiler end, and just poked out by Ekholm, and it's wired right back in. On the right wing side, it comes free for Ekholm. He'll rim it off the glass. That's going to go out of play. And the puck out into the crowd or into the Oiler bench, and we'll get a face-off inside the Oiler zone and hit one of the Oiler players on the bench by the looks of it.
Well, Edmonton needs to find a way here. They need to get a break.
I think that was Jeff Skinner that got hit with that puck. 3:17 gone here in the third period. Stars with a goal late in the second on the power play. Puck comes out up the left wing. Draisaitl out 3-on-2 for Edmonton. In over the line on the left wing. Puts it towards, and Ed just went over the stick of McDavid. Ben attempting to get it out. He does. Give it to Johnston. Now to Donoff. Just into the Oiler end. So Bouchard forced back by Ben. Now up the left wing to Draisaitl. Into the star zone. Pass to McDavid. Across to Bouchard. Side of the net. Here's Hyman. Shot in the pad. Saved by Oettinger. Zach Hyman.
What a chance.
Stymied at the side of the Stars goal. Puck dumped into the Oiler end, and McDavid will wind it up. Gathers speed through center. Into Dallas territory. Right wing for Draisaitl to the right wing point. Stetcher over to Nurse. Waiting. His shot. And that one tipped wide. Labushkin into the corner for the Stars. His pass to Bork off his skate, but right over to Lindell. He'll bring it into the Oiler end. On the right wing to Duchesne. Duchesne to the point. Labushkin left side to Bork. Fanned on his shot. Went off the heel of his stick and cleared out by Zach Hyman. 1-0 Dallas. Here in the third. 4.5 gone. Dumped in by Bork. We'll go deep into the Oiler end. Marchment to the left wing point for Harling. Back to Marchment. His shot, and that one blocked. As Henrique was right in front of him, and Connor Brown will bring it out for the Oilers. Down the right wing, into the Star zone. Pass to Jeff Skinner. It's behind him. Harley will follow the play for Dallas. Bring it out, weave through center ice. Dump the puck in. Skinner out of his net. Rims on the left. Goes right to Emberson. To the top of the circle, and Connor Brown able to clear it out. Blackwell into his own end for Harley. Up the left wing at center for Beck. Spins to the middle, comes in over the Oiler line on the left side. The shot just off the glove of Stuart Skinner. Hard shot off the left wing by Blumel. And now brought in by Nugent Hopkins. Right wing to Emberson. His pass to the middle. The shot from the angle that was blocked as Arvidsson with the opportunity. That one poked towards the side of the net. And it was Nugent Hopkins had to go off the side of the goal. Great opportunities there for the Oilers. Oettinger had lost his stick. Puck cleared out. 1-0 Dallas. 6 minutes gone here in the third. Emberson up the right wing to the line, and Stankoven only kept it in for a moment. It's Podkolzin down the right side into the Star zone. He'll go towards the net. A backhand. That one off a body just went wide. Heiskanen can't get it out. Shot from the point. Blocked in front of the Stars net as Nurse had let it go. Puck gets cleared out. Shot back in. Oilers get back on side. Smith up the right wing. Got it out to Hintz. Into the Oilers zone on the left. Off the end boards. To the right wing. It goes to the point. Lindell's in from his point position. Kept it in only for a second. It comes out. Draisaitl into the Star zone. Goes to the left wing corner with Heiskanen. Now Robertson will get it out. It's past Ekholm. Forced into his own end. And in behind the net to Bouchard. Rims on the left. McDavid waiting for the puck to get to him. Could only get it to the blue line. It's shot back down. It'll be icing against the Stars. We're 7 minutes into the third. Dallas has a 1-0 lead on Edmonton. Faceoff will be to the right of Oettinger.
Now the Oilers have cooled off it here in terms of getting shots. They've only got, I guess, technically 2 shots on goal in the first 7 minutes. They've had some chances around the net. They're not playing with a lot of offensive confidence right now.
Face off to the right of Oettinger. Draisaitl against Jamie Benn. We'll go to Lindell on the end boards. Rims it. Bouchard kept it in right wing point. Ben floats it through the middle and out. It's going to be hard enough for icing. Stars won't be able to make a change. Ottinger has been solid right from the get-go. Faceoff will be to his right. Draisaitl. It's ready for the drop of the puck against Jamie Benn. All right, he wins it. Draisaitl does. Puck goes to Ekholm, left wing corner. Now in behind the net. The wraparound saved by Ottinger, and he covers it up. As Hyman was right at the crease, he got dumped down. We get the whistle. We're going to take a break. 1-0. Stars lead. 7:21 gone here in the third from the American Airlines Center. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. As a musician, I'm drawn to the sounds of this great province. Whether it's the wind blowing down the Rockies, the rustling of grass across the prairie, or the sweet sound of a Ford Super Duty, it's all music to my ears. Speaking of Super Duty, with heavy-duty performance that's built for getting the job done right, it's no wonder this truck has Albertans singing its praises. The 2024 Ford Super Duty is available now at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just head on in today and tell them PB sent you.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oilers fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Have you ever thought about what's on the bottom of your sneaker that was jammed up between the grooves, just biding its time and waiting for the perfect moment to dig into your beautiful floor? No? Never thought about that? And you should never have to when you buy flooring made for life at end-of-the-row flooring centers. Right now, save on flooring that's made for spills, pets, and anything that life throws at you. And it looks amazing. Use our visualizer to see for yourself at endoftheroll.com. Find flooring for life at end-of-the-row flooring centers. Let's get flooring.
All games, all season.
You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cal Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. 1-0 Stars lead. Second period goal by Matt Duchesne on the power play. That's been it so far. We're 7:21 into this third period. Face off in the Star zone. To the left of Ottinger. Draisaitl to take the draw against Ben. Kicked into the right corner. McDavid up the right wing boards. Makes a move. He's trying to get free of Heiskanen. Gets it back to the point. Oh, went off the heel of the stick of Bouchard, and he hooked it back into the zone. It's offside. Good thing. Otherwise, the Oilers were looking at a breakaway the other way. We'll move that face-off outside the Dallas end.
They played pretty well.
The Oilers have played well, yes.
They just
haven't scored.
Power play has been brutal to start the season. And the truth is, the power play cooled off during the Florida Stanley Cup final as well.
It's brought in on the right wing. Bouchard's got it. Whips that across down the left side is Ekholm, and it went off his stick.
He had him too, yeah.
Oh, Heiskanen gets it out. Bouchard on the right wing for McDavid. McDavid to Evan Bouchard. Now to Leon Draisaitl to Bouchard. It goes into the Stars end. Harley gets it out. Now to Dadonov. One-on-one with McDavid. McDavid forces him to the right wing boards. Through the middle to Heiskanen. The walk towards the net. And he has to go into the left wing corner. Never got his shot away. Puck comes across. One-timer. Great save made by Skinner. Sliding across on a quick shot by Marchment off the right wing. Skinner held onto it. That was a good opportunity for the Stars.
And what we're seeing here is the Oilers, the two road games, have carried the balance of play through the first two periods, 5v5, and then they've been outplayed a little bit as the game's gone on. Edmonton's going to need a break to get a goal.
Face off to the left of Skinner. Huge save there by Stuart Skinner. Shot from the right wing and an easy stop for Skinner. Held on to that. Lundqvist let it go from the right side. Easy wrist shot for Skinner. Puck goes to the point. Lundqvist right wing. Shot doesn't get through, gets into the corner, and out comes Matthias Janmark up the left side. Got by Duchesne to center ice. Now on the right wing to Nurse. In over the line. He'll shoot it towards the net. It goes wide. Marchment. Bring it into the Oiler end through the middle. Now he'll poke it towards the net, and a save made by Skinner. It's on the left wing to the point. Lindell to Lundqvist. His shot tipped wide. Marchment off the left wing boards to the blue line. Left wing point for Lindell. Lindell played it near the corner, and it was Nurse up to the blue line. It just comes out. On the left wing, Blackwell right back into the Edmonton zone. He'll shoot it, blocked by Stetcher. And the puck to the neutral zone. And Connor Brown will loop back into his end. Give it to Stetcher, go off for a change. Troy Stetcher in behind the Edmonton net. 1-0 Dallas. We're here in the third period. 10:40 to go in this third. Puck gets turned over. It's Arvidsson able to jam it out up the right wing. Now to Jeff Skinner. Into the Stars and right wing corner. Labushkin able to steal off the right wing boards. Clears it out. Ty Emberson steps up. We'll snap it right back in. Arvidsson, left corner. Couldn't get it low, and it's Stankoven the other way. Stankoven into the Edmonton zone. Rolls it to the end boards. Emberson to Arvidsson. Now it's Jeff Skinner. He got it out. It's at the Edmonton blue line. Puck cleared out by Nugent Hopkins. Gets dumped right back in on the left wing. Robertson to Hintz to Robertson. Hops over his stick. Kulak into the corner on the left wing. Now behind the net to Emberson. Up the right wing, Victor Arvidsson to Ty Emberson. Has no room on that side.
Puck up the ice here.
They'll go up the left wing. To center ice is Podkolzin. Pushes it to the middle. Perry brings it into Podkolzin on the left wing towards the net. That's wide of the goal. Kept in by Derek Ryan. Lindell hit Ryan with it. He'll get it low to Perry. Looking in front. Out to Podkolzin. The shot and the save made by Ottinger. He was squeezed up against the post. Puck up against the boards inside the Stars zone. Oilers still down 1-0. 9:12 to go here in the third period. Nurse in from the left wing point. Nurse to the left wing corner. Cycles the puck to Corey Perry. Perry now to Podkolzin. Go behind the net to the right wing point for Stetcher. Into the corner for Derek Ryan. He gets hit. Loose puck gone off. Won't get it out. It's kept in. Podkolzin to the blue line. Stetcher to Nurse. He'll walk in on the left. His shot off the outside of the goal. It goes high in the air. Glove down by Ryan. Back to the point. Stetcher over to Nurse. Has it left wing point. His shot doesn't get through. Bounces just wide of the Stars net. Stetcher will pinch in from the right. They'll keep it in. Puck gets to the middle. Oilers making a change, so Heiskanen can bring it out.
What a shift from the Edmonton's fourth line. Absolutely dominated play there.
McDavid right in front of his goal. Up the left wing for Draisaitl. He'll make a move at the Star blue line. Blackwell got it out, though. Draisaitl, another opportunity. Brings it in on the right, gives it to McDavid. Tried to dish back to the point, went off of Marchment. Blackwell can clear it. He'll give it to Marchment. He'll skate down the left wing, in over the line. His pass across, scores! Duchesne followed it up, got the pass from Marchment, and it's 2-0 for the Stars.
Well, Evan Bouchard's been fighting the puck. And that time a miscue at the blue line. And a real good play by Marchment. And Duchesne finishes it off. But Edmonton had puck possession. They tried to activate it to Bouchard. And unfortunately, a little bit of a puck bobble created the play going the other way. Two men converged on Marchment. Duchesne found the loose puck with 8 minutes left here in the third.
Duchesne second of the game, third of the season. 12:06 time of the goal. Marchment with the setup. Puck shot into the Dallas zone. It's cleared out. Robertson on the right wing. Over center will dump it in. Skinner sets it behind the net. Rim, but Harley keeping it in from the point. A blocker save made by Skinner. Comes back to Harley. Left point. Another snapshot off the arm as Skinner goes out of play. 7:26 to go here in the third. Oilers down 2-0 to the Stars. We'll be right back from the American Airlines Center in Dallas. Sport Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Today, you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in OilCountry. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
When it comes to your new home, nothing should stop you from getting exactly what you want. Coventry Homes puts your needs front and center. They won't deke past your questions about customization, and making changes won't get you sent to the penalty box. Their customizable designs and flexible options, your game-changing home is within reach. Score big with flexibility. By Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go! Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
Today, you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in OilCountry. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Oilers with work to do here in the final 7:26 of the third. 2-0 Stars lead. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year.
Well, if you doubted for a second that this isn't last year's team or the team the year before. First in goals in 22-23, fourth in goals last year. And right now the Oilers are 30th ranked in goals and they're being shut out right now.
The face-off in the Oilers zone. It goes to Nurse. He'll bring it into the Stars end. Here's Connor Brown. Tried to dish to the middle and went off a skate. Robertson floats it to Stankoven. He's got to break the shot, and he misses on the short side. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Nurse up the left wing or through the middle. Goes off of Brown. Now to Henrique. To Janmark on the right. That's behind him. Hintz will get it out.
Overpassing, not playing north and south.
Robertson to Hintz. Roll up behind the Edmonton goal. Stankoven on the right wing. For Robertson, it comes out in front. Shot, scores. In front of the net was Hintz. And Hintz goes stick side on Skinner. It's 3-0 for Dallas. Hintz. It's his third of the year.
And the way it's going for Edmonton tonight, that's probably going to be it.
Hintz now with points in 3 straight. Stankoven with the setup. Stankoven now with 6 assists in 6 games.
Good player.
He is a very good player. Former Kamloops Blazer. It's inside the Oiler end. Tadonov is shot off the shoulder of Skinner up into the air and out of play. That goal coming at 13-16. So a minute and 10 seconds after the goal by Duchesne. It was Orope Hintz. Tadonov in the right corner, stick lifted by Bouchard. He'll rim it around the right wing. It'll go to Zach Hyman. Cross ice pass off the stick of Heiskanen, and it goes into the Stars bench. Oilers have had 26 shots on net. Haven't been able to get one by Ottinger. Robertson also picking up an assist on that goal. Hints from Stankoven and Robertson at 13-16. Here's Hyman off the draw. Went to shoot it. That gets blocked. It hit Lindell. He'll get the puck in the right wing corner. Now back to the point. McDavid to Bouchard. Right wing to Connor McDavid. Leaves it to Draisaitl. Comes down the right side. Will go in behind the net. Around to the left wing point. Bouchard will shoot it off his stick. It goes wide of the goal. Draisaitl. To the right wing corner for McDavid. To the slot that's in behind Hyman. It'll go down the ice. Bouchard will take it in behind the net. Oilers make a change. 3-0 Dallas leads. 5 minutes, 35 seconds to go here in the third period. Up the left wing to Emberson. Comes into the Dallas end. Throws it on net off the stick of Ottinger. Comes free to Blackwell. And Blackwell get it high in the air now. At center ice on the right wing. Emberson will shoot it in. Marchment to center, but there was Emberson. Now on the left wing to Arvidsson. He'll let it go, and that misses glove side. Up near the blue line. Blackwell got it to center ice. Jeff Skinner there for Edmonton. Left wing to Victor Arvidsson. Comes into the Stars end. Leaves it in the left wing corner. Now it goes off the skate of Arvidsson. Blackwell to center. Now to Duchesne. Duchesne will dump it into the left wing corner. Matt Duchesne with a couple of goals in this game for Dallas. It's 3-0 for the Stars. Down to 4:45 to go in the third period. Puck cleared out by Kulak. Heiskanen through the middle for Dallas. Steps up to center ice. Will shoot it in. It'll rim to the right. Robertson to the right corner. To Hintz, back to the right wing point. Lindell to the middle. He wanted Stankoven. That's broken up. Harry into the Stars and right wing corner to Podkolzin. Now on the left to the left wing point to Nurse. Nurse in front of the net, and it goes off of Podkolzin, cleared by Stankoven. It'll be an icing call against the Stars. No, icing waved off. Okay, icing is waved off. We will play on. Nurse up the left wing. His pass went off the stick of Podkolzin. Center ice, Ben will shoot it in. Oiler in. Skinner. Little backhand to Stetcher in the right corner, up the right wing for Corey Perry. We'll get it out. Thomas Harley, left wing to Jamie Benn, went off his shin pad. Stetcher forced back by Ben. Behind the net for Bouchard. Bouchard to Draisaitl, comes flying up the right wing. He'll get to center ice. Bouchard into the Star zone on the right side, jams it into the left wing corner to McDavid. Back to the point, Ekholm, shot blocked by Duchesne. Gets into the slot, now over to Draisaitl, right wing, across to Ekholm, the shot, and a save made by Ottinger as Ekholm came in from the left point. And a good save made by Jake Ottinger. He held on. We're going to take a break. 3:20 to go into third. 3-0. Stars lead the Oilers. From Dallas, this is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Tired of skyrocketing energy bills? Switch to clean, affordable power with Horizon Solar. Whether you want to cut costs, go green, or increase your home's value, Horizon Solar has you covered with tailored solar energy solutions. With current government incentives, there's never been a better time to make the switch. Own your power, control your bills, live sustainably. For your free assessment, call Horizon Solar today or visit horizonsolar.com to get started. Horizon Solar, where going green makes sense.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
1 week until the early bird deadline in Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation Mighty Millions Lottery. Win the Fiji and Maserati Early Bird Prize, an extravagant 7-night vacation to Fiji, and a brand new Maserati, or $175,000 cash. Plus, speed to win the $2.5 million grand prize. Hurry, 1 week till the early bird deadline. Be mighty. Support Stollery Kids. Buy now at MightyMillionsLottery.com.
All games, all season.
You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we're here at the American Airlines Center. 3-0 Stars lead, 3:20 to go in the third. Stuart Skinner to the Oiler bench for the extra attacker.
Edmonton had won 64% of the draws through 2 periods. They did everything but not kill off a penalty late in the period. And that swung this game in Dallas's favor.
Puck back to the blue line. Bouchard blasts it, and a pad save made by Ottinger. Nugent Hopkins on the left wing, and that was right off of Johnston. He'll flip it out. Bouchard starts the rush for the Oilers on the left side. Gave it to Arvidsson, comes into the Star zone. Drops it on the left wing boards to Nugent Hopkins. Back to the point, but broken up by Dadonov. Can't get it out. Hyman has it left wing corner to Arvidsson behind the net. Now on the right wing for Draisaitl to the point, but right onto the stick of Dadonov. He'll float it towards the net. He'll go wide. Icing call against Dallas.
Twice the Oilers put pucks in terrible spots. There's not a lot of offensive rhythm right now in this hockey club, Cam. It's really the only way to say it. Which is shocking when you think of the makeup of the team.
Face off to the right, Ottinger. We're down to 2:42 in the third period. Oilers down 3-0. Puck back to the blue line. Bouchard walks to the middle. Left wing, Nugent Hopkins. Into the corner to Arvidsson. His pass to Draisaitl. Broken up by Heiskanen. Doesn't get it out. Rimmed on the right. McDavid to the right corner. Centering pass. Nugent Hopkins. Fan pass across. Scores! Leon Draisaitl off the left wing gets the goal. And the Oilers have cut the Stars lead to 3-1.
Well, that was unintentional. The Oilers it's a broken play. They couldn't one-time the puck, but they ended up getting the goal.
Sometimes you need a little luck.
Well, they got some there.
They did.
And maybe, just maybe, you can build on it. Still 2:22 left. Leon's third goal of the season.
He's got points in 3 straight games.
Should be from RNH and McDavid.
So McDavid will have points in 5 straight. Puck into the Stars end, and on the left wing, couldn't get it out, was Robertson. Puck goes to Ekholm. Down the left side, got it in front of the net. The backhand by Jeff Skinner. Save made by Ottinger. And the puck cleared out, and it's Stankoven now to Robertson. He's got the empty net. He scores. Oilers came so close.
Great chance for Jeff Skinner.
Yeah.
And frankly, a poor job defending off the opening hits. The other way, Robertson.
That'd be an empty net goal.
I mean, what a chance for Jeff Skinner.
Yep. Oilers score there, and you talk about a wild finish, would have been crazy. But Jason Robertson, it's his third of the year. Makes it 4-1 for the Stars. Skinner back into the Oiler net. Puck goes into the Star zone. It's on the left wing side. Podkolzin on the left wing as they battle for it. It does squeeze loose. Beck got it to center ice, gave it to Bork. Softly dump it in. Kulak to the inboards to Emberson. Comes out to Bork. His shot, it's blocked. Goes to the blue line. Smith on the right. The Lundqvist is shot off the pad of Skinner. Back with it in the right corner. 4-1 Stars are down to 1:14 to go here in the third period.
That's Robertson.
Lundqvist will keep it in on the right wing point. Janmark able to get it in behind the net. We're into the last minute here in the third. 4-1 Stars lead.
Stankoven and Hintz on the assist there, Cam.
Okay. On the Robertson empty netter.
Yeah.
Does come up the right side, and it's Henrique to shoot it into the Stars zone. Ottinger rims it. 40 seconds left. To the point it goes. Cross ice pass. On the right wing, Henrique to Connor Brown. To the left wing point to Nurse. Off the corner boards to Brown. He's on the left wing at the hash marks. Gets pinned. Puck comes loose. Blackwell will get it out. Give it to Duchesne. Comes into the Oilers zone on the right side. He's driving towards the net. Nurse forced him behind it. 10 seconds left. Pass through the slot goes by Marchment to the right wing point. Shot from the point by Lundqvist. That's blocked. It'll go in behind the Edmonton net. Stetcher battles on the end boards, and the game will come to an end. And with some pushing in front of the Edmonton net, Jeff Skinner got into it with Blackwell for a bit.
Well, first it was Marchment working over Jeff Skinner.
4-1 final, Stars win. You think about how close that was with the Jeff Skinner opportunity, which with the net empty. If that gets that to 3-2, there'd be over 2 minutes left, and it would have been a race to the finish. Unfortunately, the Oilers don't score. Stars go right down and get an empty netter by Jason Robertson, and Edmonton loses by a score of 4-1.
I mean, I think the only good thing that happened today was that they didn't get shut out. I mean, sometimes you need a little bit of a fortuitous break or a bounce. You're sitting there in a scoreless game in the final minute. You take a penalty, and they score 2 seconds off a face-off win. Why? Because they shot the puck on the net. And how many times have the Oilers had the power play this year where they won a draw and had a chance to shoot right away and decided they wanted to make 2 or 3 passes, and it ended up working against them. So, end of the line here. 2-game trip. They got a split. They're 2-4 to start the year. Nobody's happy with that in OilCountry. Completely understandable. And you know what? I think the fans are coming to terms with the fact that this is not last year's team. I think some of the Oilers players need to come to terms with the fact that this isn't last year's team. And you know what? After this performance today, your power play, you got 2 chances on it. Not much juice going on. It isn't last year's team. And by acclamation, you don't get to be in last year's slots. And I think you have to contemplate making a couple changes here. Maybe changing, maybe you put Skinner on the power play, let Nugent Hopkins center in the second power play unit. I also think you got to look at splitting McDavid and Draisaitl up and get back. You're playing Carolina, they're a good team. I don't think they're as good as they've been, but they're still a good team. And I'll be very intrigued to see what happens on Tuesday. The team will fly back tomorrow from Dallas and Edmonton, and then they'll practice Monday, take on the Hurricanes on Tuesday. But they're going to need a better performance. Again, they played pretty well through 40 minutes in tonight's game. I think it's got to be stated. They had a pretty good game. Hyman, we're 6 games into the season, and Zach Hyman and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins haven't scored a goal yet. I mean, in the last 2 years, Nugent-Hopkins has had a 36-goal season, and Hyman's had a 36 and 54-goal season. So the Oilers need some productivity out of those guys. They can't score right now. It's frustrating, and they can't kill a penalty, and that's frustrating as well. And it's a lethal combination. They're going to need to be better. They get Carolina and Pittsburgh. For whatever reason, Pittsburgh brings the best out of them on Friday. Not good enough. They got to have the best out of them Tuesday against the Hurricanes.
4-1 the final, Stars over the Oilers. It was Matt Duchesne with a pair, Rope Hintz, Jason Robertson, he had the empty netter. Leon Draisaitl with the goal for the Oilers, 30 saves in net for Jake Ottinger. And the Stars improved to 5-1 on the season. Oilers drop to 2-4. Our Rogers post-game show is coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers Post-Game Show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
On the right, McDavid to the right corner, centering pass. Nugent Hopkins, fan pass across, scores! Leon Draisaitl off the left wing gets the goal, and the Oilers have cut the Stars lead to 3-1.
And that's as close as Edmonton got. That's a Century Casino Highlight Zone. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the Winner's Zone. The Oilers lose 4-1 in Dallas. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Legacy Heating and Cooling jingle auditions, take 1 for Gene Principe. Are you ready, Gene?
Ready? I'm not just here to make a thermo a couple of bucks. I'd never just microphone it in.
Take 1.
Call Legacy. Call Legacy.
Nice.
Boom! I'm a musical genius.
Legacy's going to love this for furnace season.
What's not to love with no interest and no Principe payments for 1 year?
Are you always like this?
Yep. Unlike a furnace, I have no filter.
Legacy Heating and Cooling.
From your home to the ice rink, ATCO Energy is there. As the official energy provider of Rogers Place, we're also proud partners of the Edmonton Oilers. ATCO Energy, powering your place. Customers are free to purchase natural gas services or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Middle to Heiskanen to walk towards the net, and he has to go into the left wing corner. Never got his shot away. Puck comes across. One-timer, great save made by Skinner, sliding across on a quick shot by Marchman off the right wing. Skinner held onto it. That was a good opportunity for the Stars.
Stuart Skinner ended up with a total in this game of 20 saves, but he needed to make the one on the Dallas power play late in the second period. This is the Rogers postgame show. Rogers, proud partner, fan of the Edmonton Oilers, from the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments and no interest for a year. That's Spring Aboard Inside the Game analysts. Rob, the Oilers did a lot of good things 5-on-5. How much of this is just simply a team that's snake bit offensively and a good goalie in the other net?
Well, I think it's a combination of both. I thought Ottinger was fantastic in this hockey game. I mean, he's one of the elite goalies in the NHL, and he had a good night. And I do believe the Oilers have lacked a little bit of puck luck to start the season. I mean, it's their best players that are getting great looks. I mean, Connor's had some good looks. Leon, Hyman has had a number of grade A scoring chances so far, and those were all going in last year. A number of pucks that have gone through the crease that normally would hit a pad or a stick and find its way into the back of net. And unfortunately for the Oilers, it hasn't this year so far. But to me, and we talked about it, Bryn and I, after the first period, it happens game in when one team dominates and they're not rewarded, or they don't take advantage of the grade A's that they're getting, it always seems to come back and bite them.
Yeah.
And in this game, the Oilers had about 35 minutes where they were by far the better team, but they weren't able to capitalize on it. Then the Dallas Stars had their push. And when they got their push, they took advantage and were rewarded. So it's one that the Oilers, with a little bit of puck luck, probably walk away with 1, if not 2 points. But because the Dallas Stars are able to hang around on the back of great goaltending, the Dallas Stars are good. And they were going to get their chances, and they took full advantage of it when they got their opportunities.
Rob, it's this simple, man. The Oilers won Game 1 here last year in Round 3. Connor was in the box for a double minor. And Stuart Skinner out-dueled Jake Ottinger overall in that series, including stealing Game 6, in which he made 32 saves.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the margins were tight between those two teams, and Edmonton won the series. And today, their goalie was locked in. Stu will tell you he should have had that shot from Duchesne on the power play. Duchesne knows how to score.
Yeah, he does.
That was a clean look from the top of the face-off circle.
It was. I want to see it again. I don't
think it deflected off.
See that the one angle that I saw, it looked like it tipped off a stick. Again, I only saw one angle of it. If it doesn't deflect in, then yes, that's one that, I mean, great shot, but still. It's from distance, and there was no screen. So I think Stuart's going to know the best whether or not it tipped, and he's fairly honest when he gives an assessment of himself. But yeah, this isn't on the back of Stuart Skinner, but Ottinger was the better goaltender.
Yeah.
And, well, every game you can say the same thing. Special teams and goaltending, whoever has the better of both wins, and the Dallas Stars had the better of those. They scored on the power play. They killed the penalties. and their goaltender was, he was the best player in the game.
So Rob, the Oilers' power play is 1 for 15 through the first 6 games of the year.
Yep.
Okay. So, one of the things that management would say is this isn't last year's team. It's built differently. Fine. It's built differently. It's not last year's team. Do you look at changing up the first unit power play if you're not going?
I don't. I think part of it is your superstar defenseman has had a struggle to start the year. And I think that's part of why it struggled. What I would have done, though, there was a power play the Oilers had, they only had 2, but at 1:03 with left in the power play, there was a whistle. I would put my second unit out at that point.
Yeah.
Because your first unit hasn't got it done. And they're all whirling, they're going to get it going. But at that point, you're sending a message to your team, all right, here's your unit, Arvidsson, Skinner, Perry, go and do something.
So here's what I would do, Rob. I would move Jeff Skinner to the first unit, move Nugent Hopkins, because Nugent Hopkins, when he plays center, he ends up playing first penalty killing unit. Okay, he's on the first power play unit, and then he's centering, which is a different workload and work rate than it is when he's playing left wing with McDavid. And I would move Nugent Hopkins to the second power play unit. I would tighten the shift length on the first unit a little bit more and give the second unit some more time and put Jeff Skinner up in the first unit. What do you think of that?
I wouldn't, because you're breaking up the best power play in the last 5 years in the history of the National Hockey League, and they know where everyone is supposed to be. It's going to come. We're 7 games or 6 games into the season. It's going to come. And if you put someone else there, the Oilers have about 30 different plays, and every one of them knows what those plays are. To me, I wouldn't change that. I just hope they get a little bit of puck luck, but I would give more ice time to the second unit. You've got guys that have scored 40, 50 goals on your second unit. So when they're sitting there watching the first unit struggle for full 2-minute shifts, that's tough. So there are times in the game where the whistle goes halfway through a power play. I would change it up then and allow your second unit to go out there, because the second unit has scored 2 goals, albeit at the end of the power play. I think they became even strength goals, but they did score them, so they can create. So I would keep the units the same, but I would give the second unit more opportunities. When you're on the power play and you're an offensive player, you get a little juice from it. All of a sudden, maybe an Arvidsson will get some juice, or a Skinner, or a Perry. I think they're deserved of some power play time earlier in the power plays.
Rob, great stuff.
Sounds good, Bob.
The Alberta Blue Cross travel insurance goal of the game. Well, the Oilers didn't get one tonight, but Alberta Blue Cross Health, Dental, Travel, we've got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. Smart Play of the Night brought to you by Catelli's Smart Pasta. With all natural ingredients, it's a smart move for your next meal. Look for the box the next time you shop. We'll give it to the Oilers' fourth line. They had 2 extended 5v5 shifts where they created lots of zone time and chances. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
Chemco is building industry across Canada, and now they're on the lookout for civil and electrical project managers, estimators, and superintendents to join their dedicated team. Why Chemco? Because Chemco cares. They put people first, offering top-tier compensation packages and an unwavering commitment to safety. At Chemco, safety isn't just a priority, it's everybody's business. Ready to be part of a team that truly values you? Visit chemco.com/careers today.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Marlowe Tacos. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to a deal each game day during the month. Did somebody say Skip? Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
You're tuned in to the Rogers postgame show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
To the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73. Pizza 73 is the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. The National Hockey League tonight, a host of other games, including Detroit knocking off Nashville 5-2. The Predators are 0-5 on the season. Meanwhile, Vegas is up 1-0 over Florida after 1. The Ottawa Senators held off a late charge from Tampa Bay. Final score there, 5-4. Later tonight, Rangers are in Toronto. It will be Washington at New Jersey. Montreal visits New York Islanders. Vancouver and Philadelphia. Minnesota at Columbus. Carolina takes on St. Louis. Buffalo and Chicago. Boston, Utah, and Calgary, and the Seattle Kraken. Western Hockey League, Edmonton Oil Kings tomorrow in Red Deer. Tonight, the Bakersfield Condors host their first game of the year against San Diego. And here at the American Airlines Center, brilliant goaltending performance from Jake Ottinger. Stopped 30 of 31 shots. Oilers lose 4-1 to Dallas. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's a new era for Ford in Edmonton. Welcome to Big West Ford. Located westbound on Stony Plain Road, just east of the Henday. Big West Ford is Edmonton's newest and most exciting Ford dealership. Whether you're after the legendary F-150, the Powerhouse 350 Super Duty, or the adventurous Bronco, they've got you covered with exceptional selection and service right here in your city. Big West Ford, driven by you. Visit Big West Ford at 18208 Stony Plain Road or online at bigwestford.com.
Our people, team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
Let's go to the Molson Cup 3 Stars. They're presented by Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian Ultra, Export, or Excel, or is a Molson with your name on it, you must be of legal drinking age. Well, Dallas wins 4-1. All 3 stars tonight picked in-house are stars. Rope Hintz with a goal and 3 points. Matt Duchesne, 2 goals. Jake Ottinger, 30 saves. He's tonight's first star. Rogers postgame shows heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. Oilers return action Tuesday at home at Rogers Place against Carolina. For my play-by-play partners this season, Cam Moon, who called tonight's game, and Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Brent Griffiths, Brendan Escott. Studio producers Angie Quinnell at the helm today, and Kellen Kennedy, Bill Geiger was our engineer.